I like a scarecrow.
You
I like a
don't,
tired scarecrow.
you don't look like a tired scarecrow. You look awesome.
Tired scarecrow.
We're on, by the way, tired scarecrow.
Oh, Filch Gobbler.
Thank
I'm
you,
sure
dude.
that was a surname in one of my games.
I think it might. No, I think that was Filch Batter,
It was, wasn't it?
which was more disgusting.
Oh. Sorry.
Who was that?
What do you make pancakes out of? Filch Batter.
Only if you run out of real butter.
That's right. All right.
Colonizing, isn't it?
Aye.
Anyway.
Yes.
I'm trying to think what character she had that surname now. I can't
It was
remember.
a gnome. Bane Warrens?
It might be.
Yeah, I
She
think
was
so.
a wizard in Bane Warrens
Oh yeah, you were an elven wizard in Bane Warrens.
Hmm.
that had fish-based spells.
Yeah, you were a water
right.
wizard, like a sea witch.
It wasn't a character I played for very long, I don't think.
No, I don't think it was. Was it in Night Below?
Maybe.
I can't remember.
But it was an ace name.
So when Gary dies, I'll just bring a Sin Spawn as my next character. And,
Sounds good. Sloth spawn. We'll just have to wheel you around in a cart.
okay.
Yes, got me around over there.
Uh,
I must study the runes closer.
Hustler.
Bring me closer.
or Lockhart, you wouldn't have trouble with pure blood Aslanti, would you?
Huh?
That
Pure,
might have been
Aslanti purebred, purebred. You wouldn't have a problem with that, would you?
I might. We'll talk about it after book 2.
Oh, okay.
We'll talk about it after book 2.
I need you.
That's forever away.
I'll come back as a clip-off lord then.
I'm coming back as Misaki too.
Masaki too. Masaki, sister of Masaki.
Pretty much.
Thanks
yeah.
for life.
You only have to worry about that if Gary goes nuts and burning hands the whole party to death.
I've never done that though. That would be if I did. It would be the first time I'd ever done it. I don't think I've ever come back as like the sister or the
No.
of anybody that I've ever played. I've always come back as a different character. So
Yes.
I would be
Well,
good.
let's hope nobody has to come back, right?
Yeah.
You are all 100% happy with your characters, right?
Hooray!
Yes.
Hooray for level 4.
and almost 100% up to health and speed, and
Yeah, I'm only 6 hit points down.
I'm 1 down.
So, as we left off, you guys had just entered a room.
Looks like a pizzeria, right?
Well, that was like
Yes, basically a kitchen. It's a wide half circle, giant brick ovens that have been built into the curved wall, and fire pits outfitted with multiple spits for roasting.
I like this room. I feel more powerful in here.
What?
Well, we leveled. So
Oh, very good.
Walk into the kitchen.
Ah,
I feel better.
there's a shining light. I like that.
However, Nearmore had also
Yes.
noticed that there was a strange rustling coming from the southernmost brick oven.
Is the oven closed or is it open?
It would be closed.
with that unseen door.
You would just turn it on. Turn the knob and
I
press the
suppose
gas
if
button.
there was firewood here, you could gather some and start a fire beneath it. That would
I've
take
got
some
fire.
time. It's true. You just need the firewood.
Did they not leave a convenient pile of firewood there for us?
It's kind of been abandoned for a little while. They
How-
probably didn't have
It's
to
not
use.
looking that abandoned right now.
We can load it with cobwebs.
It's true.
Dead spider corpses.
Abandoned would indicate that there's not that much around and there's quite a lot of
Well,
people.
the people living here are essentially
Spiders.
squatters compared to the original inhabitants.
Yeah, but have they all been locked in here since the Thessalonian times, or have they found another way into this part of the spire? I wonder.
That is a good question. What do you call a place that has been abandoned by its original owners but has squatters living in it?
Half of Magnamar.
Ha ha ha.
People, my computer is about to do update type things, maybe.
Tell it to
Uh-oh.
stop.
I'm trying, but it,
You don't want them yet.
Why do computers do that the most inconvenient
It's
times?
never done that before. It never does that.
Because
Yes,
Murphy is
just-
live in
Just
technology.
ask it for details and then just X out.
I've done it.
Yeah.
Bad computer.
It wants to do an iOS update
Yeah.
Multi-computer.
to the new version of iOS 6.2 or whatever it is.
I refuse to update anything unless it's been proven that it doesn't fuck up something first.
Fool.
Good computer. Sorry.
So how big are these entrances to these ovens?
They're, I mean, pretty large. A person could fit into them fairly easily.
Huh.
How convenient. It sounds like a autopsy room.
What does it sound like? Does it sound like a person moving, or does it sound like rats moving, like scritching, or does it sound like something else?
There's a rat in my kitchen.
What you gonna do? Yeah.
It
Everybody knows what I'm talking
it
about.
doesn't sound like a large person. It's more individual sounds of like bricks slightly moving, pushing against, slight scratching sounds. Nothing really. I mean, it's only been really noticed by you so far.
It's an
I'm
oven
going-
column.
I'm gonna indicate my attention, what I've heard, to the rest of the party. There's something in that oven.
Shall I turn up the light?
We shall exaggeratedly listen.
No, I don't think we need to turn up the light to hear better.
I do sometimes.
Hang on. Ah!
I will listen and perceive. Now that he's called my attention to it.
I like that. Lindsay
that?
pulls her hair out of her ear.
No,
Perceive, my Lindsay.
there's
I
nothing there.
Can't be 100% sure that these sounds aren't just in Niramore's mind.
I check his ears for grubs.
His ears seem clear of
Gary,
grubs.
why are you lowercase? Are we going for like some kind of emo kid thing?
If you have to ask.
Hey, he has long hair, kind of sullen eyes, and he has bandages on his wrists.
Right, he's pretty
I-
emo.
I'm not a
It's
cutter.
lowercase Gary.
I'm not a
He's
cutter.
hardcore. He's a
I'm
burner.
a burner.
Wow.
Okay, Misaki. Yeah, you know what? With your bird-like instincts, you even kind of narrow it down a little bit more than Niramore. It sounds like a whole lot of creepy crawlies.
Dinner.
Indiana Jones and Short Round are in there and they just press the lever.
That's great.
Nice one, dude.
Why is everybody so surprised when I'm
The
funny?
ceiling's about to crush them to death. I like that.
I'm funny.
When we say creepy crawlies, are we talking about like a big pile of creepy crawlies, as in
Possibly,
could we possibly be talking a swarm again here?
yes.
We could hug
And
a.
that, as you've kind of had some moments to listen and discuss this amongst yourself, the oven door bursts open and
Oh crap.
It's not a swarm. Run away.
a flood of these creatures come out.
I don't want to fight another swarm. We're hopeless at it, unless they're tiny.
What's the
No,
hell?
unless they're
Centipedes.
bigger than tiny. What?
Centipedes.
They're what? Centipedes.
Just imagine how many sharp kicks to the shin that you would get from a centipede.
I
Does this call for Burner Nation?
think it might have to because we've got nothing else. Oh, don't be 10 by 10. Don't be 10 by 10. Don't be 10 by 10. Don't do 10 by 10. Let me guess, they're weapon immune again.
Speed swarm.
It is a writhing mass of legs and poisonous pincers swarm out in a deadly undulating wave. They are incredibly small themselves.
God damn it.
Hopefully not incredibly fast.
What are those things to the right of the entrance where we're at there, Lockhart?
Like leftover barrels
barrels.
and tables.
So, like, nothing I could create a very swift barricade with.
Not a very solid barricade, no.
And I believe they can climb.
Yeah, they can.
So we'll have
Gary, I
initiatives
think
at this point.
Gary, I think we're down to you again, mate.
If we're all the way up there, and the swarm's all the way down there, why is this a problem?
Because they can move.
Well, so can we.
You don't want to run away.
Yes.
Well, I guess there's an exit out of this room.
Until it turns into a dead end, and then we have to face them anyways.
Well, yes, but then we might be better prepared.
You could hurl Tanglefoot bags and oil into them.
Or could, I don't know, what have I got? Let me look. Let's look for the inventory.
You do have Gary, who has some spells that are
That's
particularly
true.
effective.
We instantly dismiss Gary as an option.
Gary has a 15 initiative.
Go, Gary! It's pretty quick.
Gary's initiative is wasted because he's still shit.
I have a 20 initiative.
Gary's gonna mope for the first turn.
because I rolled 20. And I'm probably still shit.
Misaki, have you got any lamp oil or anything?
I believe I have, because I think I talked about that.
Do you have a
Oh, I
blank?
have smoke sticks, tanglefoot bags, rope, cat burglar boots, grapple hooks, hooded lanterns, oil.
The smoke sticks work well on the bats, but I don't know whether they'll work well on these dudes.
Lindsay, I need
Yes.
you to roll another d20. The swarm tied you.
Is it the same dex as her?
It's a +4.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't want to. If you were a kind and generous GM, you'd go, okay, Lindsay, I won't make you.
Are these house scorpions, green sting scorpions?
Not kind, DM.
They're centipedes.
Just a d20.
This is d20. Well, if you want, you can just roll your initiative modifier, but
I just rolled a d20. I got 18.
They're faster.
Because I'm awesome.
Oh, but you're all slower than me now. Oh, was that just a roll?
No, they're still on their initiative. They're just.
yes.
Oh, yeah, you're right. They're just slower and faster. Right. Do you have lamp oil? Do you have a blanket or a bedroll?
Well, the
I don't
swarm
have
gets to
one
go
right now.
first, so you don't really have much of a chance.
Well, let's see how
They'll
far they
probably
go.
be Engulfing you.
Jeez, how fast are they?
40.
They have 30 feet movement.
30,
And they can
okay.
move twice.
I always found that interesting for tiny creatures that can move
It is
so
true. It is
far.
very, very
Because
weird.
individually they can't move that far.
Mhm.
I always thought that was interesting for a swarm. Unless they're flying, I never saw how they could move so fast.
Because it's not one individual creature moving 40 feet.
Well,
Yeah, but they're all individual tiny creatures, so why should they move any faster than an individual
some of those
one?
insects can move pretty fast.
True, but 30 feet and around is very quick for a tiny insect.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, could it even see us at that point because they're so small?
And they have such
It's the same
small
distance,
eyes.
no matter how big your eyes
They
are.
have dark vision and tremor sense.
Well, yeah. Well, you know what I meant, though. I mean, an insect is tiny. Why would it be able to see
Yeah.
something large like us at a distance?
Because
This
large
is
things at a
D&D.
distance eat them.
Because this is D&D. I like that.
We
Go
have
on then,
to-
Lockhart.
We have
You have to be able to
So
see
they
birds
swarm,
up in the
they're
sky. Can you
able-
form?
Okay, so let's see.
I'm just gonna have to
One-
burninate the party.
One is going to be on. Okay. One is going to be on Nearmore,
Damn you.
and one is going to be on Brunsk Square.
Damn you.
Wait, they're up the wall, on the side of the wall there or something.
No,
they're on
in
my
the
they're
squares,
on our squares.
but we can't really stack tokens. So,
Ah,
so with that,
Damage.
these things are gonna be hurtful.
just give me the word. I'll burninate the party.
Oh,
That's 10 points to Nearmore and Brunsk,
I don't want it.
and
I evade the damage.
fort save against poison.
I hate you, Lockhart.
Kind and generous GM my ass.
I claim to be generous, not kind. I
What?
give you lots of things, so I don't feel so guilty when I kill you.
Can I evade this?
No.
Damn it.
You know I can do puppy dog eyes real well, right?
14.
But you're just a tiny little screen.
14.
It's only DC 35 poison.
big
14 is
eye.
good enough.
Good.
And really, really big fluttery lashes.
You have to attempt that on me in person. But now the digital barrier prevents me from being affected,
Like that's funny.
Really?
possibly.
Okay.
You'll have to see if it really works or not. but
Okay.
I'm going to assume I'm unaffected for now.
I like that. Have we poison rodded ourselves just out of interest? I guess we must.
Both saves are. Oh, that's right. Yes, you're
Right.
still delayed poison. Forgot about that. So you're fine anyway. There you go.
It's a good job you remembered that.
I know. I'm thinking, didn't we have a poison wand?
I was about to try and blackmail the GM.
2d6 is still solid damage against something we can't hurt.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can blackmail me.
I'll try anything once.
She can always blackmail you.
Really?
I put out recordings of
I'll
my own
keep that in
stuff
mind
out
when you
there
come up here.
voluntarily, so
That's funny.
anyway. Masaki is next. You are outside of the swarm, but it is very
My
new to
game
you.
plan was just to blackmail you. Then.
Run like hell. Blackmail Lockhart. I like that's a bit meta game, I think.
Well, I
You
know
can always-
how rubbish these things
You
are.
can always throw a Tinglefoot bag on Miramore and might wrap up some of them, you know.
Well, then Neramor will kick my ass.
Not if
No,
it
he
doesn't
won't.
get
He'll
free.
be eaten alive. Is what will happen.
Then he'll come back and haunt me and kick my ass hauntedly.
I'm thinking if you can soak a blanket in oil, throw it on them, and set it on fire, that might work.
In a round?
Well, not in a round. It may take a couple of rounds, but it also might enhance your burning hands if you can just soak it in oil and throw it on them.
That's true. I mean, I had to Burning Hands Brunsk once already.
Just trying to get something that will cover an area with damage.
Does someone actually have a blanket with them, though?
I have a blanket.
I have a.
No.
I
always
either
have.
a blanket
I
or
always have a
bedroll.
blanket, a bedroll, and a backpack at the very least, even if I'm playing the most patheticest character that has no equipment.
I have written down like normal camping equipment, but I haven't specified bedroll.
I've got bedroll.
But I normally would have those kind of things, but I don't know.
I'm happy enough if you're willing to sacrifice a bedroll. Yeah, that it's roughly equivalent to something that'll contain fluid and
I've
stuff.
got many sacks too, but
Just thinking it's going to be easier than like making a torch or something to try and hold them back. I don't know how well it'll work, but it should be interesting
Didn't
to
you
try
guys
it.
do some good tactics with a smoke stick against the last swarm?
We did, yeah. We tried smoke sticks. Do you want to try that again this time? See if
You
this
have it?
works.
Do you have smoke sticks? You must.
Yeah, we have 1,000 million smoke sticks.
Well, we had 8. We used
One.
1, so yeah, we've got 7.
Throw one, see if it works.
Okay,
If that doesn't work, we can throw some oil on them and set them on fire.
I'll throw it. Can I throw them into the swarm?
Just drop the smoke stick
You,
like
tend, you
so.
tend to have to drop smoke sticks, I believe.
You can,
Okay.
yeah, I think you can probably toss it forward a little ways and it might cover us.
A 10-foot cube.
Yeah, try and cover the cube they're in, or cover the cube we're in, and we'll back up.
Okay. I'll cover the cube that you're in.
And you cover the cube we're all in,
Okay.
and then we'll all back up out of the swarm, and we'll let Gary blast the crap out of it.
Okay. Y'all.
Y'all.
Okay. So,
Y'all.
what area are we thinking here? Just the entire party, or ahead of the party?
I think the whole party.
Yeah, let's cover the party, and then we can all back out.
Yeah. Yep, the whole party.
great. Now I won't see which way I'm
So-
burning.
And
Yeah.
smoke catches fire, right?
No.
And you need to back out of that as well, love.
I know. Foolish boy.
Foolish boy.
Like, roll anything, do I? I just drop it down in front of
Yeah,
me.
well, basically, you spend a move action to pull it out, standard action to activate it, free action to drop, free action to step 5 feet back.
Awesome.
And then smoke just kind of pours out of it, kind of engulfing the area.
I like alchemical items.
I like that you guys were being, you used it before, and it's a good, I mean, it's a fair use of it. Most creatures wouldn't really go into where smoke is coming from.
Right.
Well, smoke is what you would use. You fog out like mosquitoes and.
Oh yeah,
Please.
that's exactly it. Like for things that have no intelligence and act purely on instinct, yeah.
I guess it smells
I know
like smoke
everything
as
about
well,
how to
right?
get rid of mosquitoes, believe me. So.
All right.
It's
I mean,
nice.
like it is kind of weird that it's not. It doesn't actually. Apparently, it's not dangerous smoke because it doesn't say anything bad about inhaling it.
It's just smoky.
So next time we go to like a town, I'm gonna buy like citronella.
Yeah, just wear it.
Yes.
Come on, insects.
It'll
Come on,
be-
insects, do your worst.
Niramor's turn, and you need to make a distraction roll. I think I gave a +2 bonus because they're within the smoke now.
What now?
Sorry,
Distraction.
fort save.
I thought so. What's that for?
Distraction, because you have creatures crawling all over you and inside your clothes and stuff.
+2.
Yes. Is that your 14?
12.
With the +2?
Yeah.
Okay, so
So-
you
Oh,
are
poor Nick.
nauseated for 1 round.
What does that do?
Basically, take a standard or a move action.
I move out of the smoke. To about there.
Hopefully you don't carry too much of the jiggers with you.
I'll pat them to death as I come out.
Who cares if some of them fall down, but they're very small now. Brunsk. Brunsk is probably going to do something similar. What's his save? Ha ha ha!
He's as bad as I am.
Brunsk moves past Masaki and just throws up into the hallway. Unfortunately, some of the stomach contents have some centipedes in it as well as the.
He's been chewing the centipedes.
Well, again, he's covered in webbings and stuff as well, so
Right.
they're all caught up in his.
Just
beard
having a
and-
miserable day.
And then his stomach contents burst into flames on exposure to the air, so all that whiskey he's been drinking.
I like that. I guess are you casting and then moving backwards, dude?
It is Gary's turn.
Probably. Do I have to do the fortitude save first?
You're not in the swarm.
Oh, that's right. I was thinking it was the smoke. I'll cast and then step back. Or do I need to move back to get the whole thing at an angle to get the?
Oh, as long as you hit most of it, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll get three of the 4 squares from there, which is enough to hurt the whole swarm, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
12 points.
That's good. Go, Gary, the Burninator.
A 13 will not make your DC, I'm pretty sure.
No, 15.
So that is 18 points of fire damage.
Ooh, do they take more from fire?
It's a swarm, so they take times.5 from area of effects.
Awesome. Keep it up, Gary.
All right. There we are. 18 points. Is it?
You're stepping back, Gary.
Yeah. Can I go there, I guess?
I feel bad now for bad mouthing you earlier and saying you're rubbish. Maybe that was what you needed.
Tough love.
That's right, tough love. I like that.
Now, I mean, quite honestly, I can't really see why they would cross the smoke, so I would say the swarm basically moves back a little on it.
Take that, stupid Iron Man. No, I mean stupid Swarm.
You're funny.
Are you trash talking monster trucks again?
I thought it was the Rod Ryan truck you hated.
Oh, don't get me started. Nobody would understand. Nobody would
Just-
understand.
Just found a picture. So now we have a problem. They're on the opposite side of the smoke.
Mhm.
So we can oil bomb them and.
Well, I guess you could step to the edge of the
Fire.
smoke and
It's
burning
obvious.
hands them again.
Yeah.
Because we can stand at the edge of the smoke and see out, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
So you could take a few steps forward and burning hands the whole lot again.
I mean, I suppose technically, I think the smoke is thick enough that you can't see completely through it, so you just know they didn't cross through the stern. You don't know exactly where they are.
Right. So I guess we need someone to walk in and find out.
And
I don't want to.
as the Burninator, I guess that falls upon me.
Well, I'm happy to walk in front of Masaki to the edge of the smoke and see if they're there. I have no problem doing that.
Yeah, you do move before me, so.
So if I move into there, can I see them through the smoke from this point?
Yes, from this point you can.
I'll be like,
Your eyes.
I will shout back, Gary, they've moved backwards. Come and stand next to me in the smoke.
So are we basically skipping Brunsk and Misaki at this point and just...
Well, unless they want to come back into the smoke. Misaki? No. Yeah.
Brunsk is still heaving a bit here, so...
I'm saying to administer first aid.
Okay. You help pull centipedes that are biting him on his neck, stuck in webs on his beard and stuff.
Nice.
And you have yourself a nice snack.
I'll move up.
That's a really good idea. I'm a bird, aren't I?
You are a bird.
I forgot that.
You're preening him.
Yes, I'm preening him.
All right, I guess Burning Hands coming online again.
Oh, big numbers.
It's only spell slots.
Well, it's not like we're not going to get past this room
Okay.
otherwise.
Very nice. And yes, they don't make the reflex save. And so that'll be 13 points of damage, which is enough to disperse them.
Good work, Gary. Stupid swarms.
Everyone clear your drawings. Because
Arcane Might.
What am I clearing?
Drawing.
the drawing. Because
Oh, yeah, because that box is
How
there.
do I do that?
Hit draw, and then underneath the little thing that looks like a pen is a box that doesn't quite display correctly. Hit that and it'll disappear.
Where's draw?
Scroll down.
Bottom right, next to grid,
I don't find that.
Below the chat.
below chat and macros and stuff.
Okay. Draw.
And then there's underneath the box that looks like a pencil, there's a box that doesn't quite display right.
Second line of tools.
So it
Yeah.
says what? Clear?
Yeah,
Yeah.
mine doesn't say clear. Mine is just a box I can't quite see.
Oh, mine says clear.
Okay, hit clear. Good work, Gary.
Defeat a swarm, which, quite honestly, any party that doesn't have burning hands is going to die to.
Yeah.
That's a pretty harsh swarm. I mean, that's poisonous and doing 2d6 damage.
Yep.
2d6 is pretty serious. To the whole party, potentially.
Yep.
We good.
That must be a what? Challenge rating 3 swarm?
4.
Wow. That's a big swarm. Alright, let's search.
You guys are level 4 right now, but again,
Let's search the kitchen.
Do we need any healing?
Oh yeah, I'm down. 16 hit points.
Yeah.
Brunsk has numerous bites all over his face.
Half of them are from me.
She resisted pecking his eyes out just to be polite.
Brunsk, think.
My bad.
Let's see. I guess a wand
Good.
charge on Niramor.
I'll take that, thank you. It's 9.
And do one on Brunsk. Probably needs another one, I'm guessing, after that.
There's a few bites left on his face.
I am just not doing good on that one today.
It's not too bad. That's 9 back to both of us, we're okay.
Thanks, boss. Thanks, bird.
Bird. Alright, we can go in now, right? Shall we take a look around?
Search the barrels. Are any of the provisions still viable?
You burnt them all, douchebag.
Douchebag.
They were around the corner.
Oh, perception 22.
Fire doesn't go around corners.
What you're able to find here is pretty much cooking utensils, some knives, several of them rusted from time, and none of them particularly well made. There's probably enough here to salvage an average kitchen, but nothing particularly valuable.
Can I get a set of tongs out of the...
Yes, you'd be able to find a set of tongs.
And a lead-lined box.
Not a lead-lined box, but a set of tongs, yes.
At worst, I've got a sack still, but...
That's right. Okay, what's down this exit down here?
You see, it's a hallway filled with a door going straight down, then one on the left and one on the right.
Did we
Yes.
Did we come from that entrance above us to the west?
yeah,
or-
we came down.
You guys have come from the north, and this is south. Yes.
But when we've been down both of those corridors, north and west above us.
No, we didn't go
You have
west.
not been to the west.
Okay. Oh, we chose to come down and look at this room, didn't we? Because it was an odd shape and a dead end. Okay, so I guess we'll check down this southern corridor. Down here.
Sure. I'm going to hit the tongs with mending while we're at it, just in case.
Very good. The tongs have had some rust removed from them. They no longer squeak. They are quite useful.
Excellent.
fucked up wizard.
Well,
It's okay.
where
Hardware.
is this thing?
So yes,
I have a
again, you,
dress on. I don't have a dress on. I should have a dress on. It's Sunday. We're supposed to wear dresses on Sundays.
Are we? I don't have a dress
I always
on.
forget to do that.
Neither does Thing. He only wears them to work.
My granny used to tell me that girls were supposed to wear dresses on Sundays.
We saw a guy in a Utilikilt yesterday.
nice.
Their store is like 2 blocks from my work.
What, the Utilikilt?
They
Yeah.
have an actual store. They don't just
Yeah.
only sell at conventions.
No, well, they used to be in the warehouse area, in the cheap area. Now they moved down into Pioneer Square with a proper shop.
I didn't
So-
even know that they were actually a real brand. I thought it was just a...
Oh, yeah.
It was like an orange camouflage one. He was definitely not bothered about standing out.
No.
Oh, yeah. When they make all the actual workman canvas ones with like all the carpenter pockets and tool stuff, and then they make like tuxedo kilts and
Tuxedo kilts.
I'm missing out. I should be...
Kilt designer. Just take a square of fabric and put a pin in it.
a hell of a lot of pleats.
A square of fabric. Do you know how much fabric goes into a kilt? 18
Yes.
yards or something.
Yeah,
I have these friends that keep saying that they want to, they want to get like a traditional great kilt, and I'm like, you know how long those are, and the pleats aren't like made in them. You have to actually fold that every time
Yeah.
you put it on. It's like major effort.
Yep. Yeah, my uncles wear kilts every wedding that we have in our family, so yes. But they tend to hire them. I don't think that they own them anymore.
Nice.
But yes, I have kilt pins somewhere in the house, but no kilts. I'm a girl. We're not allowed them.
Can even get kilt hose.
Girls aren't allowed kilts.
Not really.
And they get skirts.
You get skirts. They're not kilts. Kilts are a man
Could
thing.
you have the same tartan pattern on the skirt?
Yes, but it's not kilt.
It's not okay. It's not okay.
You're Canadian. You should know that. You're not really Canadian. You're faux Canadian.
Well, he's closer to the French Canadian than the Scottish Canadian, so
What? No. My family's
What,
totally descended from Scots.
no, I'm just talking. You're closer to the French side of the country, so
What? What are you talking about?
I'm just messing. I don't know.
Well, I mean, the thing is, the only real Scot side that is actively very high tradition about it would be the Maritimes. But they are quite far away.
Well, you know my name is Lindsay. Yes.
Yes.
Well, my family's name is Lindsay, so I get Scottish proper.
So before I married her, she was Lindsay.
No, I wasn't.
She was. She's just embarrassed.
He's such a liar. What? That's the stupidest lie you've ever said.
I wonder how many people it could will be believing it right now.
I used to get asked that at school, though,
You called Lindsay.
because my mum was like her name Lindsay, and then she got married, and then they were like, "Oh, you could have been called Lindsay," and it's like, no, my mum would probably not have done that to me. Probably.
I had some people that thought Gordon was my surname.
Yeah, well, my family is like Lindsay is underneath Gordon in the clan thing, so yeah, we
You under the Gordons? I thought you were under the Stewarts.
both.
Oh,
They're under everyone.
that's right. So,
Anyway,
shall we progress down this here corridor? Are these doors closed, and did you draw them yourself?
they are closed. No, I did draw them. That's just some of the transparencies leaking through.
Ah, okay. I see. That's cool.
Because the transparency is default light, so some of them were very light on the inside.
Ah, gotcha. Do we need to let Masaki go first and check for traps?
Well, they probably didn't trap a kitchen, but it'd be safer that way.
I will perceive for traps.
Hopefully this is just the larder and not where they kept things they need to feed.
22 for traps.
There does not appear to be any mechanical traps, but there is some rank smells coming from down here.
Okay, we'll edge to the first door. Is there anything behind it? Is it? It's shut, right?
It's closed, yes.
Shall we look?
Firing up detect magic just in case.
I will
No
listen.
magic detected.
I'm listening.
Yeah, nothing really, no.
Let's open this door.
You can open it then.
I will open the door to the south.
I don't open
All right.
doors. I just listen.
Basically, it seems to be a pantry or a small storeroom. From what you can guess, there is a few jars of preserved foods here, but it looks like that
Beak.
the preservation was not meant for 10,000 years.
Right. So what we're saying is the food here is a bit rank looking.
Yes, well, that's what's in the jars. The rest of it looks like this had once been fresh sort of vegetables and whatnot and has been quite devoured by insects, and there's a good little colonies of molds and around here, and you can see more centipedes.
There's a giant mole.
I like your beak.
It won't stick though. These sticky arrows are great, but they're only sticky on one little bit, which is
Oh,
and they won't stick on my nose.
I like your beak.
We could staple them.
I could, but then I'd have staple holes in my nose, and that wouldn't be very attractive, and it'd be bleeding. And then I'd cry. And then I'd feel really bad.
Okay,
I think we can close that door.
Let's move to the next door.
Lockhart looks really unimpressed with me.
Well,
Do you think I'm upsetting him because I've put a beak on?
Does you have a beak? Yeah, that's right. He's like, no one puts a beak on in my game.
I think I better behave.
no, I'm quite fine with beaks. Beaks are cool.
Beaks are cool.
They're like the new Fez.
I like that.
I feel
Next door, Lockhart.
like I'm naughty now.
I'll open the northern door.
I did tell him I was oversensitized.
She is oversensitized.
This one seems to have been some sort of grain and herb storage at some point, but again has pretty much been eaten through by the various vermin and whatnot that have infested here. Not
I
quite
didn't
as
do
bad as
nothing unless it's millet.
How shoddy are these Thessalonians? They don't enchant their storerooms with gentle repose? I mean, to keep things from going to rot?
Well, the question is, how would they have enchanted it to last 10,000 years? Or would they have wasted something if they were just using the kitchen very regularly?
Oh, I thought they were like all impressive and could,
Birds like millet.
I think you're welcome to as much of this millet as you want.
There's nothing left. It's what used to be. It's been eaten since.
I did not eat this millet.
You eat the centipedes that ate the millet, that ate the...
I ate the centipedes. They were good. that is called the food pyramid.
I like that, the food pyramid. They eat the millet and you eat the centipedes. That's more like a line.
Just swallow them whole. You got the swarm inside.
That's what we should have done. We should just send Masaki with her mouth open and suck up all the swarm.
You just drive me around by my wings.
That could have been quite grim if I said they started eating her from the inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been a good place to burn your hands or... Down with
That's what
her.
it felt like the other night when I had indigestion.
Oh,
Burning hands in my chest.
burning hands in you.
But I didn't say that because that would have been a really nerdish thing to say.
Bird! Alright, let's open this last door and get ready for a fight, because there's got to be one in a room this size.
Just the giantest grub ever, probably,
No, it could just be like that other room where it's just a simple fountain of water that you guys avoided like the plague.
We're not playing with your magical stuff, Lockhart.
So
I'll do
here
whatever.
was open-
Weren't you just saying something about a fountain that enchants you to want to protect it?
Yeah, Lockhart. So,
that was the other game.
Yeah.
what's behind this door, Lockhart?
Ancient shelves hold only dust of whatever foodstuffs were once stored here. In the alcoves to the south, iron hooks for hanging meats dangle from the ceiling. To the north, 6 skeletons stand up in regimental precision,
Oh shit.
only broken by their noticing you opening the door.
Skeletons?
Skellies.
No!
Break out your bone breakers.
We don't play with no stinking skeletons.
All right, what token did I have for these guys?
I'm putting my beat back on.
I had awesome token for these guys. This is cool.
Your beak's very cool, dude. Poke yourself in the eye. That's funny. You're the first bird in history to be able to poke themselves in the eye with their beak.
I bet I'm not.
I bet you totally are.
It's quite a good beak shape though, isn't
It's
it?
a very good beak shape. I'm impressed. What do you think of Lindsay's beak thing?
It's fairly impressive.
It's quite good.
It's quite good, says lots of.
Quite good.
It's not fascinator level or anything.
You're right there, Tiger.
Must behave.
Must behave.
I'm trying.
Oh, why start now?
Look, it's Rod Ryan.
That doesn't mean anything to anybody, and I don't want to have to try and explain it.
They're gonna totally Google him now.
No, they're not. They don't care.
We're gonna give him website
No,
hits.
stop distracting me and stop saying it, because then Lockhart thinks that I'm distracting the game, and it's not. It's you.
I'm just waiting for him to load tokens. Those are very cute tokens, Lockhart.
What do you mean I think you're distracting the game? That's
They look like the little creatures from oh shoot, Totoro or whatever.
So
Miyazaki,
so here's what we
like
roll up.
Totoro's.
not Totoro's, but there's the
Scariest
little
Totoro's ever.
there's those little white guys that came out of the lawn or whatever.
This is where we roll our cleric, Mr.
No,
Thing,
Ash-
in, and he.
Ash demons or soot
Maybe.
demons?
This is where you're going to do the thing with the clerics do, right? Thing.
What? Push the party from behind.
He's going to have the same complaint about you as he does about Sigmund.
What's that?
Oracle's
He's not
cat
enough a cleric.
channel.
Oracle's cat channel.
It's not the Oracle's fault.
I didn't even.
They're just not divine enough.
I didn't ask to be a divine caster.
Chosen by the gods. Are we in initiative, Lockhart?
We will need initiatives, yes.
13. That's pretty crap.
4.
Good work, Gary.
Well,
Oh, ho, ho. The Skellies are going to wallop us on initiative here.
I just want to make sure I write this down. It is 6 of them, right? Yes, 6.
We're going to get stuck in this corridor.
That's okay. I can still burn your hands from here.
Yeah, you can.
through everybody else.
So Brunsk goes on a 15.
Oh God, Brunsk was going before everybody else.
As long as somebody gets in the room, we should be good.
And Skellies go on a 17.
Unfortunately, we're now blocked in the corridor.
That's okay. They've got a choke point too. They can't.
That's right.
double team us.
Only one of them can get in.
Oh,
They're so
right.
cute. I don't want to beat them up.
I know. They're
I
pretty
like
cute.
the token I found for them. Isn't it nice?
They're very sweet, Lockhart.
Luckily, Nearmore has no sentimentality.
No, that was washed away. That lawful good school.
Yeah,
They're lovely.
freaking lawful good.
Hey, I think I'm doing okay. I'm playable.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not crippled by my lawful goodness.
I just got to start doing some nasty things so that I'll maintain my neutral status. Well, I'm going wrong, making sure that people don't die, and I'm,
Yeah,
being nice to Timmy and people. So
you are pretty neutral good there. What weapons do they have?
well, it's been
Your
to my
claws.
advantage.
Oh, they've just got claws.
These are very. They're not armed like warriors or anything. If anything, it seems like they actually have aprons around them.
The kitchen staff.
Well, why not? Then you don't have to pay them. They work day and night.
I feel bad. Not only are we gonna
Fetch me
beat them up,
cheese.
Time to bake the
funny.
bread.
And they're just the staff.
It's funny.
Time to break the bread.
All
I
right,
love
that
it.
one
I love
has
it.
approached Nearmore. He tries to slash Nearmore. He misses.
Okay.
Brunsk can't do much.
He could hurl a javelin past everybody, which is so effective against skeletons.
What?
Brunsk
It's kind-
tries to throw a javelin.
You tie a rope for it first. Once it goes through all the ribs and turns sideways, you yank it back.
No.
He skewers Misaki and Nurimore.
It flies straight over the heads and clatters against the wall of the room. Nearmore.
I flurry the skeleton in front of me. 19, 26.
Whoa, very nice.
13 damage total. Bludgeoning.
Oh, so much.
Is that lethal
The
bludgeoning?
first one knocks it to a pile of bones and dust on the floor.
Now, what do we think of... No! We're falling! Ah!
That wasn't what I wanted.
We're in the void.
Except for Thing, who's floating gently with his ring of featherfall.
Yes. Oh wait, we're below sea level now.
That's right, you don't featherfall anymore, right? Because you're below the ground, it doesn't work.
Does that make me rise
You
slowly?
fall upwards, that's right.
Do I rise real slowly through the water?
Wouldn't it be funny if that's what featherfall did? It was relative to the ground.
Returns you to sea level?
That's right. Would you like me to move forward or and attempt to break into this room, or do you just want to deal with them one at a time?
I don't see anything wrong with dealing with one at a time, but
Okay.
unless other people want to play.
I'm easy. I don't want to hog the fight, but I also don't want to get attacked by 3 skeletons.
So, it's your choice. You need to move in or not.
Or
Well,
hold your ground.
You guys could move into the side rooms, and I could back out, and then we could ambush them.
I was gonna say that, but Brunsk isn't that intelligent.
Oh. Technically,
no,
I'm
no,
not
no.
either.
I could
So-
open that side room, but
You're players. You're allowed to go around that.
it didn't sound that pleasant to step into that room.
Yeah, that's true. There is dusty moldy shit in those side rooms. Should we just stay? Well, I'll stay where I am. If you want to rearrange behind me, that's fine, and I'll move back next round.
Okay, well, it'll be Masaki's turn then.
Can I tumble over you?
You could. Actually, you don't even have to tumble. You could just move forward.
Yeah, you can move forward into the room,
Okay.
and
Well-
then, well, could you move forward and then tumble through them?
She could.
Can I roll myself up in a ball and somebody bowl me?
Na
That's funny.
na 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 katamari damashi. No, no one's played that
What
game.
the hell?
It's my Katamari. It's
Yeah.
basically you're a ball and you roll around the world, sticking things to yourself and getting bigger.
Bigger,
I
yeah.
want to do that.
I can
I
get
want
the
to do
game.
that.
It's
I want
katamari damashi.
Somebody needs to cover me in
But
something.
there's actually
now.
quite a few
I'm gonna
versions
go
of it
there.
now, isn't there?
I was talking about the original version.
Yes.
There's a few. There's sequels. Anyway.
Yes.
Yes, Misaki could move forward. She could also attempt tumbling past, but the DC would be pretty high because there's 5 of them there and they all threaten.
All
I have
thread.
acrobatics at 13.
Okay. If you want the numbers,
Well, just it'd be nice to know, right?
let's
Because
see.
you're
That
such a kind
starts with a
and
24, 26, 28. Looking about a 30 there, I'd estimate it.
That's not very kind and generous.
No.
I never said I was kind.
But
That's
I
funny.
did.
He's generous. He's giving you
It would
plenty
be
of
about a
DC.
DC 30 to tumble into that square that I indicated. Actually, 32.
Somebody roll me.
Failed.
Come on. Just roll me up and bowl me.
I mean, you
Roll.
can make it on a roll of a 19 or a 20.
Well, I'm not going to get that, clearly. I'm just not.
You have rolled a surprising amount of 19s from this dice roller, I think.
Well,
Yeah.
I know, but I'm not going to do it now, am I?
Almost as many as 3s that I've rolled.
If I move through Miramore, what can I do?
Attack.
Just hit, like, the one in front of me.
Yeah.
Will the other two be able to hit me?
Yeah.
All 3 of them.
Well, you'll probably kill one because you're amazingly good, but
I don't have anything bludgeoning. Does that matter?
don't know.
I have slashing and piercing and biting.
I think pacing is the big disadvantage. I don't know about slashing. I can't remember for skillies.
Does someone have knowledge religion?
A little bit.
A little bit, says our encyclopedia.
That is. Oh, did I write that one down to macro?
My nose is itchy.
It's
That can't be right.
because your
Does
beak's
Gary
fallen
just
off.
have knowledge all the things?
Yes,
A little
Gary
bit of
just
that
has
too.
knowledge everything.
Oh,
Come on, knowledge boy. So knowledge boy.
There we go.
18.
They have DR5, which is only overcome by bludgeoning weapons.
Ah,
I'm not doing shit all. I'm staying right where I am. Knock yourselves out. Well, I'm gonna clean my feathers.
Yeah, fabulous.
And it
Yes,
will
I am
be-
a fabulous bird. Thank you very
I
much.
could loan you a nunchuck if you need. I could loan you some nunchaku. No? Who's next?
You realise I'm
Very.
taking on more bird-like personality.
I like that.
well, Tech, I'm just going to back up a little bit in case anybody wants to get out. I'll back
Stop
out.
playing with my nose and then complaining it's itchy, shouldn't I?
Yeah,
I'll
you
keep,
should.
I'll keep an eye out for anything coming in behind us this way.
Right. Gary's watching our back end.
Let's see.
Nice. All right, and then another Skelly gets to step forward.
Another goblin steps forward.
Oh, goblins, they're skelly willies.
Are these humanoid skellies?
They're
do
really
appear to be
hardcore.
human.
But they have claws.
Yeah.
Bone
All
claws.
skeletons have claws.
Why do they have claws? They're people in real life, and then
The
they
bones
die.
are sharp. It's called the claw attack, but it's just the sharp.
It's just them raking their bony hands down you.
Yeah.
Bioarchaeologist question.
Yes.
Where do the claws come from?
It's just the pointy ends of the fingers.
Well, the phalanges.
Yes.
No bueno.
No bueno.
Have you not seen your Harryhausen?
No bueno.
Brunsk is sad. Nearmore.
I'll flurry the skeleton ahead of me.
I suppose Brunsk will step back in front of his boss. He's sad.
18, 13.
Because he can't get past to do anything. The 18 will hit.
5 damage.
Pop.
Pop.
Misaki. You could do enough damage with your blade to overcome the DR, but if you roll low, you might not be doing much damage.
I could throw a smoke stick in, and then nobody could see what they were hitting.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Well-
dropping a smoke stick on you and Nearmore wouldn't be a bad thing because you'd be giving him a 20% mischance.
The
Well, for them hitting him.
Yeah.
DC for rolling through them just went down.
Why?
It's true.
It's less of them.
Because there's
Now-
less of them.
Now it's down to a 30.
Actually, it's probably. I don't think that top left one can now get at her if she rolls behind the bottom one. Oh no, maybe you can. Yes, she'll have to pass through that square. Lockhart, is that a hard corner going south or not?
Ruby.
What's space in particular? The door
my
space is a hard corner, yes.
That's what I was thinking. Because otherwise she could roll south through that one, but she can't, can she?
Oh, you're dreaming.
Oh,
Okay.
what's she digging?
Oh.
You all right, buddy?
Oh,
Apologies, I may have put that a bit high. I thought it was 10 plus CMD, so let's see.
are you
Just
okay?
5 plus would be 19 plus 6. Still 25 right now to move through.
I reckon I can do it.
See me a 13 or better.
So,
I reckon I can do it.
Go for it.
What? Go on then. I can
You
do
only
it.
get 6 attacks on you if you fail.
she doesn't get attacks. She just kind of
Well, no, I meant
stops moving.
next round she'll get 6
Ah.
attacks.
29.
Nice one.
So you can tumble there or there, I believe.
I'll go for the lower of the two spaces, please.
Okay.
Go. I love it when I'm awesome.
I love it when I'm awesome. So Masaki's tumbling through to here. To there.
Yes.
Rolling up
Okay.
like a little ball of feathers, you go under the skeleton's legs, and
There you
they
go.
turn their heads around to look at you.
Now you're going to wallop him.
No, I'm just going to stand there and be like, woo! And then they're all going to raise their little tens. I always wanted to be a gymnast.
Except the Russian one that'll raise a 6.
That's right. The Russian one.
I'll...
That's how to get to Lindsay. Olympic humor.
I love it. It's funny.
It's one of these self-perpetuating things because I see Lindsay laugh, and I have to laugh seeing her collapse, which causes her to laugh some more.
You alright there, love? Yes.
Good tumble.
6. I love it.
I'll hit the one behind me.
I couldn't hear that.
She'll hit
She'll hit
the one behind her.
her.
Go for it, little dude.
I can't even read my screen. My eyes are boring too much.
Oh no! Just hit anything at all.
I can't see my numbers. I don't even know why I'm laughing anymore.
6.
I'm
the
going to use
giggles.
my Elven Curve plane, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I can do that. 20.
That'll hit.
Awesome.
Damage. Big damage.
10.
So
There we
that's
go.
5.
That's good. Again, this would have been a good thing for the power.
Yay.
attack, but
Oh yeah.
that's enough.
Power. Don't forget your power attacks, little dude.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I
That's
was
still
laughing
enough
too.
Yes.
enough damage as you slice through the supporting bones and it crumbles to dust.
Okay.
Hey.
I'm going to laugh somewhere in a different room for a minute.
It is Gary's turn.
Yep. Gary starts to make pancakes.
Oh, they're probably about done now. You want to go back down the corridor, Brunsk?
Probably about done now.
Yes.
Lead the way.
Lead the way.
Yes. Okay. So you're waiting until after Brunsk's turn. Okay.
Yeah.
Skellies. 1 goes there. 2 go here.
They're too cute to hit.
I don't know, they are pretty sweet.
That's not fair, look at.
On 2 attacks on Nearmore, fail.
2 attacks
4
on you.
attacks.
They get
on
2 claws.
Saki. Apparently, they're also cute in their attacks. They're just kind of going.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
They need to get to their
Wow.
kitchen and grab their knives.
Right.
Makes this cute little clacking noise.
Alright, so Brunsk.
I'm gonna get a drink now, if you
moves
want
back up on
anything.
his turn.
Sure.
Gary's turn.
Do you need dirty beer?
I'll have a dirty beer, perhaps.
Is there anything I can have that's not dirty beer?
There's Angry Orchard still.
Can I have Angry Orchard today? Yes, I can.
How dirty is your beer?
Don't know, depends which.
Real dirty. No, it's not. It's probably like not dirty beer at all. What
It's
is it?
Tex. I don't know what we've got. It's Texan beer.
Oh,
Sam
yeah.
Adams, isn't it?
That's right, you're in Texas.
We have a bunch of stuff in the thing. We have a mix, but
Bunch of stuff in the thing.
yeah.
In our second refrigerator.
It's
we
our
have
drinks.
two, because we have one.
Our drinks fridge.
We have a drinks fridge. In our garage.
Oh, well, fancy. Got a garage.
In our 2.5 car garage.
Can't be like normal people and have a car hole.
Car hole. A carport.
It's Gary's turn now after Bruins.
I will close up ranks.
Very good.
And what the heck, I will cast light on Brunt's head. Helmet.
Okay.
On his shiny, shiny helmet.
Bruins has a bright idea. All of his ideas are now bright.
Magic hat.
Near more.
I flurry the guy in front of me.
All right.
16 and a 9.
16 hits.
11 damage.
You punch its skull off.
Should I 5-foot step or should I let Brunskin?
Up to you. You'll get a Bruins won't get a full attack. He'll be moving 10 feet though.
I'll move in. That way I'll get a full attack.
And now we're waiting for Misaki. And I'm kind of regretting that I didn't pick up some beverage for the game.
Oh no! You look. Oh, nothing at all. You have a student
Nothing
house, dude.
special.
Dude.
What?
Lego Woodsman.
Mega Blocks thing. Executioner. Nice.
Yeah, it's my Playmobil Executioner. I always thought it was an interesting thing for Playmobil to make. Thank you, baby.
Ah, Rarsons.
Nice.
Ugly pug.
Nice.
Pug ugly.
It's a black lager. It's actually not bad. It is a Schwarzbier.
Ah.
Hey, dog. Do. Waiting for the Lindsay. She's coming.
Probably not even breathing hard.
Yeah, champs.
She's here.
Okay.
Did you have your Angry Orchard?
I do. But I put it in my Disney Princess cup.
Oh, okay. Angry Orchard's pretty good too, if anybody wants to try it.
With my curly straw.
We've got some in the cupboard.
Angry Orchard?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Alright, what am I doing?
You're attacking
Misaki's
something.
turn.
I'm going to hit the one on my left, number 5.
Are you power attacking?
Yes. Which is -1 to hit, +3 to damage.
Correct.
And I'm also going to do combat expertise.
Just for the laugh.
No, I'm not, because I don't need extra AC, do I?
Mm-mm.
No. Okay, I'll just do power attack. I'm going to have to put this in as a macro soon, aren't I?
Power attack, yeah.
But I'm not doing it now. 'Cause I can't be
And then you've got power attack plus combat expertise.
So -1 from that. So
20.
20.
Hits.
Damage +3. Chop!
12.
It's enough. You don't need no bludgeoning weapon.
Not when you've got a great big D10 sword.
Yeah.
Ha.
And you're competent with it.
Right.
Perfect.
5-foot step.
Look at my Disney Princess's cup, everybody.
It's
Aw.
awesome.
The alcohol is lots better in a Disney Princess's cup.
5-foot step.
Get a curly straw.
Yeah, but it doesn't have lay on it yet.
5-foot step.
Okay, I'm taking a fucking 5-foot step. Alright.
One does not command a bird to 5-foot step.
5-foot step.
Not when they're talking about their Disney Princess's cup.
It is a very
Oh, come
cool
on.
Disney
Part of Hal's
princess.
greatest joy is telling people how to run their characters.
Oh!
Oh!
ho! Handbags, Mr. Thing.
I already told him off for that, dear. Mean thing.
All right. Now,
I'll
who
just
is
sit
this
quietly
Mr.
and
Skeleton
catch my
going to
throat.
attack? He's so confused. All of his kitchen mates are gone.
Where do I move to?
North 1 square.
No.
Move into backstab position.
So
Next.
we'll say
Oh, yes.
1 is Nearmore, 2 is Masaki.
Right there.
Nearmore. He goes for the shiny thing.
Because they instantly know we don't belong in the kitchen. Ooh, crit threat.
God damn you,
This
Lockhart.
one will be to confirm. Nope. And the second attack. So just 1 hit.
So what disease do you catch from skelly claws?
I don't know.
4 points of damage.
Fake chloritis.
Chloritis. Chlamydia.
And is Brunsk's turn.
That's quite funny.
Thanks.
Brunsk is going to try to
I think
tumble.
they all got funnier.
I know, what's going on? We've got funnier.
I don't know what happened. Maybe if we drink more, we'll get even funnier.
Brunsk fails his tumble.
Why is Brunsk tumbling?
Because he wants to hit something.
He's like 70 billion pounds, right?
Right.
Without armor check penalty, he is +9 to it.
Silly bird.
That's not what's his... With armor check penalties -5.
He's +3.
Right. He's as good as me at acrobatics.
Try again.
Try again.
He
Try
has 2 move
again.
actions. Gary.
Tumble, tumble, tumble.
With my dex, I move up behind Brunsk.
Tumble.
Okay. And it'll be Miramore.
I'm going to do this because I forgot. Exploit weakness. Where'd he go?
So can you do that all the time, or is it just a limited number of...
I can do it every single round on a single target.
Where did Lockhart go?
We've eaten him. We've scared him off with our terrible role-playing.
Poofed!
He's gone to vomit.
He poofed away. Where did he go?
He poofed. I like that. Lockhart poofed.
So he is close to the French Canadian.
I think I might have exploited its weakness.
Oh, wow.
What's its weakness?
I don't know, but it gives me +2 to attack.
I feel like you need that.
I know, just thought I'd do it just for laughs. Should I stunning fisted as well? I know it's
Lockhart, come back!
Sorry.
How's exploiting
Skeleton.
its
I
weakness?
exploited its weakness because I just realised I'd had a new ability I needed to try.
Ah, that's right. Yes, you exploit its weakness.
Thanks. +2 to this attack roll then as I flurry on it. And I'm also flanking.
Ouch.
So that'll be, what, a 12, which was appalling, and a 27.
Yes. The 20 will hit.
6 damage.
That's enough.
Ha! Take
Bone
that,
dust.
silly wobbles.
There are no more kitchen skeletons.
Did I kill 2 of them, or 1 of them?
You killed 2 of them.
How many did you kill, Thing?
0?
But he killed several thousand centipedes a moment earlier.
So did I. I ate half of them as well. I disposed of the things I kill.
I love that slow dancing.
Ruby!
All right. You have disposed of the skeletons.
I got 2 into doing that yesterday, didn't I? That's what I needed yesterday, cheerleaders.
That's right.
I'll be a cheerleader for Monster Jam.
Time to search the room.
Yeah, let's search the room, Lockhart. Must have had something good, seeing as it was protected by all those skeletons. Oh, 12 to search. Masaki gets a 33.
And 20 for Gary.
All right. There are scraps of aprons.
Oh, wow.
There
Put Gary in one.
are meat hooks with nothing on them. And Misaki notices a secret door.
Yay! I found a secret door!
Good work, Masaki.
Woo! What was the I know the correct word. What is the DC of the door to find?
At 20.
Yeah, I found the door. It's
Gary spots it a
my
moment
door.
later.
But Gary found it too. Crap.
That ruins all her victory.
It does.
Pooh.
I'll gather up some skelly bits just in case I need them for components or something.
Making a hat, perhaps.
So
like
as
a
undead,
hobo.
they
You
really
pick up
turn
rubbish.
mostly into dust upon their death, really.
Ooh, bone dust. Excellent.
That's just as good.
You're gonna catch something.
Do you have a spell component pouch?
Fever.
Yes.
Okay. I guess the idea is with a spell component pouch, he's assumed to be just picking up crap as he's wandering around and stuffing it in his pockets.
He doesn't need a spell component pouch.
Doesn't he?
Divine Caster.
Yeah, but he's got burning hands and stuff. I assumed he cast those as arcane spells.
The druid can get fire spells and stuff too.
So you need no material components?
You need a holy symbol.
Oh, but oracle doesn't use a holy symbol to channel or to
To cast
cast.
spells, you need a holy symbol.
I
Might
thought
want to
that's.
check on that thing.
I thought it said something in the oracle.
You
This
need
is why I don't play
something.
magical characters ever. It's so confusing.
No.
Yes. Way too
Yes.
confusing. I'm easily confused.
I want to see Lindsay play a magical character in the next campaign.
Perhaps if you kill off Masaki, she'll come back as something.
Oracles do not need to provide a divine focus. Okay, to cast spells that list divine focus. That was the part I was
So you don't need. See, you need nothing.
as part of components.
That's pretty
you don't
cool.
You don't need nothing.
You don't need
Is-
nothing.
They're arcane spell components. They're not. Anyway, so you found this door.
Where is the door?
It's in the west wall.
I found a door.
Go west, young man, or a bird. Or
Are you opening the door?
I am checking the door to see what it is like. I am perceiving the door
All right.
because I am a foolish bird.
burning runes, poison springs, and
It appears to be trap free. It appears to be just something built out of the stone of the wall and normally unobtrusive.
I will search up north of the door while she's opening it. Open it.
Yeah.
Out of direct line of fire.
That's funny. I'll open the door if no one else wants to.
Well, no, I was just checking it first.
Okay, good.
Hang fire.
Is Masaki opening the door?
No. I'm stepping away from it. I was just checking it
Okay.
first. And now that I do not believe that there is anything there, I will step away.
Oh yeah, you put me right behind her. I see how it is.
I open the door.
Now you can open the door. You're allowed to open the door now.
We open the
Nirlor
door.
opens the door, revealing a narrow, winding hallway.
Huh.
Let's see.
There's an enormous gap in time and space to jump between it. We need a TARDIS. Fast.
Not a proper corridor, just a.
Nerd! I need to erase the nerd.
Nerd. I need to erase the nerd.
But Doctor Who's like mainstream now.
I know.
Yeah, it's not nerd anymore. It's just normal.
The fashion world will never take me seriously. I'm too nerd. I'm not nerd enough. I'm just the wrong level of nerd.
Well, once you level up, you can take a few more ranks in nerd.
Or fashion designer.
Yeah.
I got asked to make rockstar clothes yesterday.
Nerd designer.
Now I'm totally confused.
Isn't Rockstar clothes just like black shirts like things wearing with crap ripped off?
Probably.
Do they have to come apart on stage?
I hope not. Because some of these people don't want their clothes coming off on stick. Well, some of them, maybe.
Shall we go up this corridor?
Yes.
Yes.
We will progress up the corridor,
It
Lockhart.
winds some way, and as you kind of reach the northern area, there is a wall there. But from the inside, you can definitely see that it would appear to be another door that would lead into some northern room.
Can we hear anything through it?
Who's making a
Swarm,
perception
probably.
check?
We should put Masaki's bird ears up against it.
I'm probably too far back to do that, so I'll not roll.
Masakosaurus?
Masakosaurus. Really? That's an ace name.
I know.
If I come back as a different character, I'm coming back as Masakosaurus. Half lizard, half bird person.
I like that. Masakosaurus.
22 to listen
Alright.
at the door for the swarm that is clearly on the other side.
The door full of rock grubs.
I am listening for my dinner.
Sorry. Just taking a look here. So that I know what should be rolled.
At least we're hopefully past most of the mites.
You look like a nutty professor talking to yourself, Lockhart.
Sorry?
You need a monocle.
He needs a monocle. I love it.
Okay.
You look like
Misaki
Bill.
is able to hear that there is something moving around in the room.
Lockhart? Oh, he's got a monocle. Very funny. I love Google Hangouts.
I shouldn't say anything, should I?
That's so
Hey,
funny.
monocle.
That is a good monocle.
Glasses and monocle. That's extra classy.
Mm.
All right.
What does that mean then? Is that what's 3?
So,
Trifocal?
Yeah.
Trifocal, third eye.
you hear something beyond, some sort of clicking sound of movement beyond.
Oh.
Does it sound like legs clicking, Lockhart?
Like clicky legs.
Possibly.
It sounds
clicky
like a scorpion.
We might be able to find the
I make
other
a
bracer.
5p bet there's a
So-
scorpion on the other side of this door.
Was the original task from the Great King, whatever his name was, to bring this thing back alive?
You have no idea. You can't understand him.
He pointed at the bracer on his head, so I'm guessing that maybe there's another bracer, or he's given us the bracer.
Give me a moment. I need to get my tea.
He's got tea. I want tea.
I almost took a rank in
Why do I have
linguistics so
alcohol?
I could take
Hmm?
undercommon.
Why did I make
Have
alcohol?
you taken Undercommon?
No, I almost did though.
Why did you have alcohol? I don't know.
I
Would you
don't
want
want
tea?
alcohol, I want tea.
Okay, we'll put the kettle on. I'll make you a tea.
Sorry. Tea?
Tea.
Who made your tea? How did your tea appear?
There's someone knocking on my door. Excuse me a second.
But everybody you know's here.
Oh, and he blinks his camera.
Oh!
Oh, Lockhart.
He's
Bow
got a
chicka.
goal.
He's got the naked pizza delivery.
Let's make porn noises on. Oh! Oh! Oh, baby! Oh, oh, oh.
What kind of porn do you watch, Al?
Monkey porn, apparently.
Dude, I need to send you some stuff.
Oh, baby.
Your stuff's outdated.
Excuse me
Wow.
for a few minutes here. I have to move my vehicle so my parking lot can be cleared.
Ah,
Okay.
Parking lot.
I'll be back in a few minutes.
Okay, Lockhart, we'll not make porn noises without you. Why are they clearing his parking lot?
Maybe there's like a fire or something.
or they might be doing some surfacing or repairing or something.
I think he drives a snowmobile.
You do know that that was probably like a university official then, that you were making porn noises.
So they're used to it.
Yeah, he's a student. If he wasn't making porn noises, he'd think he was like something was wrong. He'd be sent to like counselling or something.
Oh no.
This is Canada. It's cold up there.
Okay, not funny anymore. I'm dyslexic. Can't help it.
Dyslexic.
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 I wonder how long it's going to take him to move his car.
I don't know. If you go put the kettle on, I'll make a cup of tea.
Do you think I've got a chance to go and like lie down for like
I don't think you've got that long. For half an hour. Your head okay?
Yeah, I'm just really tired.
Oh, lovely.
Like delirious tired.
Did I post as you on Violet Peacock telling them there was going to be a clothing collection coming?
Well, I haven't posted anything that says that, so maybe.
I think I may have just noticed that I may have posted as you by accident when I meant to post as me. This morning.
What did you post?
Well, they were talking about your steampunk collection.
You're not supposed to post stuff like that, dude.
I didn't mean to post as you. I just did it from my
You're not supposed
phone.
Post stuff like that at all.
Well, I was
You've got a
posting-
steampunk collection.
I
No.
was posting as me, but it didn't work. I don't think.
It didn't work.
Oops. Sorry.
Well, fix it. You have the internet. Fix it.
Yeah.
It's on the internet. It's there forever. Now you gotta have a steampunk collection.
I do not. Let me see. Where is it? I can fix that.
And you fix-
Posting as VT, not me.
I don't know. If people can't tell the difference between you and your husband, you got issues.
I never put smileys on my posts.
It's her moustache.
As Hal wakes up one morning to find himself waxed.
Who says I don't wax anyway?
I told strangers yesterday I had hairy toes.
Yeah, you did.
I just told to strangers again today, haven't I?
Yeah.
Oops. Oh well.
Ah, little hobbit.
Hal has hairy toes also. That's why we can't have children. Because they would be very hairy-toed children.
Haritosis.
They would be actual hobbits.
That's funny.
Every time I touch my hair, it looks more like a scarecrow, and less like
Do
hair.
not look like a scarecrow.
Look, if I touch my hair, it's like... See? Like scarecrow hair.
That's funny.
But you know, with the pumpkin jumper, it's you know.
It's cold. I'm cold in here today. I don't know why. I had a different pumpkin-coloured jumper on, but it had holes in the sleeves, and it wasn't warm enough. Well, if that's going to be ages, I'm going to fall asleep. Oh,
Hello. Sorry. Yes.
Why let you off? What? You had to move your snowmobile.
I had to move my vehicle from the parking lot.
wow.
He calls it a
clearing
vehicle.
of
It's
snow.
totally a snowmobile. They're doing what? They're clearing the parking lot of snow.
Yes.
So what? You have to move it to another parking lot.
Well, you have to move it so that it's not icy and you're not getting stuck driving your vehicle out.
So where do you move it to?
Well, in front of the property or something, off the road,
Oh,
onto a
okay.
lawn or something. I should take a picture of my front. You guys clearly have no idea the amount of snow that's out there.
We have no snow at the moment.
Yes, it's odd, strangely my grass is starting to grow again, and it's getting hot outside. We're up into the 80s almost,
That's just wrong.
right? We had a cold snap a couple of days ago, and it's probably the last we're going to get.
Nice. Anyway,
You're lucky. I nearly went to sleep.
sorry.
No. I was like, do you think I can get a quick sleep in before he comes back? And then he came back.
It all depended how close an available parking spot was outside the parking lot. I was happy to get one just across the street. There was a couple empty areas.
And then you had to dash back in the cold. You're just wearing a t-shirt out in the frigid, icy weather.
Don't be silly.
Oh, you got into your... you're like, oh, of course,
Parker and Mucklucks.
you live in Canadian Parker and Mucklucks. Snowshoes.
I need to take you guys pictures. You have no concept. No
I
concept.
don't have any idea. Do you have any idea what it's like right outside
Well,
our back door right now? So,
Simply put, you know that picture thing put up of the Canadian police chase?
That was very
Well,
funny.
that is actually people just pushing people through the snow because sometimes it snows so much you get stuck while you're on the road.
That is terrifyingly funny. That was
Usually
very.
when I'm on the road, I'm good, but I did get parking lots are hard because once you have momentum, it's easy enough to drive through the snow.
Right.
But starting no momentum
Yeah.
is quite hard.
The momentum is the stop driving in the snow thing, you know. When
Do you have
taxi.
a automatics up there? Or is it primarily a stick shift?
It depends. If you're a truck, you usually have a stick shift. Otherwise, most vehicles are automatic, I would say.
You'd think
So do you
you'd think stick shift would be easier in the snow.
Yeah. The automatics are getting a lot better at it lately. Do you have to like have a head bolt heater up there, or?
Yes, we have block heaters.
What is one of those?
Stops his engine freezing.
Yeah, it's basically like a extension cord into your oil pan and stuff, so that you plug in the car so the
So
oil
if you're in
doesn't freeze.
Canada during winter, all of the vehicles have little electric plugs hanging out the front of them.
It's to stop the engine freezing.
Yeah, we had one in our car when I was a real young child.
It's great if you're in the States driving south with your cord hanging out the front of your vehicle and say that they're hybrid engines and you can plug them in at home.
That's funny. So, do parking spaces have electric power points then for those? Yep. Wow. You're so more advanced than America.
I want to go to Canada.
By necessity.
We'll take a trip to Canada when we'll
I
bring
will
I
take some,
wanted to
I
go
will take
anyway,
some
but-
pictures tomorrow and email them or post them on the website or whatever.
we'll take a trip to Canada when we're all green carded and happy, little badger.
I always wanted to go anyway, but I want to go.
We could fly to Seattle, pick up Thing, and drive across the border.
And then several thousand miles to the right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you don't live just above Thing, do you?
No.
I
If he was in Vancouver, he'd live just above me. But
Stupid big Canada.
I want a big snowsuit that when I put it on, I can't move my arms.
starfish,
Like Maggie from The Simpsons.
Yeah, just walk around.
or the little kid in Christmas Story.
I don't think I've seen A Christmas Story.
Oh.
I think that's an American one. But
Yeah.
I probably should.
Which, I mean, they do a pretty good job of wintertime in that. You stick your tongue to a flagpole and get stuck there.
Yeah. Double dog dare ya. So are we gonna try and stealthily open the door and ambush
Stop
Clicky Legs on the other
bending
side?
the deck. We don't care about the game. We want to talk about snow.
Yes, I think we should.
Then. I nearly said a boat.
Did we decide whether we were trying to take him alive?
I don't think so. He might have been telling us just it was guarded by Clicky Legs or something, or
Oh no, I didn't get that
Tell us-
impression. I didn't get the impression that he was angry about the monster.
well, he seemed
He seemed
terribly
kind
cheerful about
Did
everything.
Lockhart say he was sad about something?
A little bit, possibly.
I thought that's what you said.
I think possibly he was sad, pointing to his crown a little bit, something like that.
I don't remember the bit that you're talking about.
It might be the other bracer's his favorite, or he was sadly offering us his bracer for payment for killing Clicky Legs. I don't
Unfortunately,
know.
you guys really weren't able to understand.
No,
But
I don't know. Well, I'm not, I will do, unless it's something tremendously horrendous that doesn't take non-lethal damage, I will aim to do non-lethal damage to it.
I won't.
Yeah, we guessed you might not. Because you can't, right?
It's because you're a bad guy and we're going to kill you.
Anybody can try and do non-lethal damage. You just really
Minus,
crap at it.
minus 4 or
God.
something.
Bad guy. We're going to kill you.
Lindsay, can you open this door quietly?
Probably.
Oil the hinges. Do
And
you,
then we can charge in and ambush Clicky Legs.
do you need me to sneak up and cast Mending on the hinges first?
Before we do that, I keep asking and nobody's answered the question. I don't remember what you're talking about.
There's
But-
some. We think it's some kind of spider. The little king mite dude that we talked to
I don't think
mentioned.
Lindsay was actually present for
Oh,
Thank you.
we talked to the king mite, kind of using charades, and we're looking for a monster called Clicky Legs that has something to do with his crown.
Okay, thank you.
Which-
That's what I was saying. I didn't know what you were talking about.
which his crown appeared to be one of a set of magic
Do you remember the
bracers.
picture of that mite that had the big gold bracer on his head? I think you might have seen his picture.
I
So
might have
large
done,
might-
but if it was either before I was getting a headache or after or during, I don't remember. So
It's
Would have been before because it was pretty early in last session.
yeah, I think I remember seeing pictures of the mites because they were kind of ridiculous. But I don't specifically remember the bracer thing. But that's fine. No, I knew that you were talking about things I didn't really remember.
You know, and he did that terribly adorable squeaky voiced.
That's right. What's he called? King Zumba.
Zuga.
Zuga.
Zuga. King Zumba would be funnier. It's like doing like calypso dancing.
So we're not supposed to kill it then.
We don't know.
Okay.
I'm lawful good. I'll always assume we're not supposed to kill it.
Okay. And he's lawful evil, so he's always going to kill it, right?
Thing's chaotic evil. Neutral evil. The worst kind of evil.
I am not evil. I'm not
Really?
good, but I'm not evil.
What does your
Really?
character say?
You're not evil.
I'm neutral.
No, seriously.
I'm neutral.
What does your character sheet say?
Neutral.
Really? Really? Seriously?
Yes.
No bullshit.
No bullshit. Neutral.
Really? You're a shit role player then.
What?
You're evil. You're
I
so
haven't done
evil.
anything evil.
No, I was the nicest to Timmy and stuff. I was giving him money. I was, I've
He
been,
said a
Yeah,
lot of
getting
out of
him hooked
character,
on the
inside
lifestyle,
thoughts that
we
no
can
one
go
can
buy
hear are evil.
cars and all sorts of stuff. Yeah.
that's not evil.
So are we opening the door?
Yes.
Or do
Stealthily
we
open that
have
door.
an ethical discussion within the small corridor?
I think,
Just
what,
enough
I
to
think we
crack
might
the-
have an
We'll
Potential
save that
was-
till later.
in the pro- No, I'm thinking the ethical discussion is a good. This is a good point to have it actually. Wait for
And have
you,
an ethical
so-
conversation.
Maybe you should
Just roll-
wait for us.
Oh.
Roll the goddamn stealth
I'll
check.
do the goddamn stealth check
Roll
when
the
I
sneak
feel
check,
like it.
Meanwhile, Clicky
Oh,
likes
that's
is hearing
okay.
it.
Open the door!
When I stop being so evil.
35. Shut up. See, that's what
Wow.
happens when I do it in my own time.
Not a sound is heard as you open the door, the light from Brunsk's helmet spilling out of the small opening into the next
You and that goddamn helmet.
That's because
So much for stealth.
It's silhouetting you. It might not even be able to see.
Good work, Gary, and the hell-lighted helmet.
hello.
What?
I'm awesome. Thank you.
You are, and
Thank you.
oh, we've seen this room from a distance. From a
Yes.
distance.
We glanced down there and decided not to go.
I can't make the layer. Yeah.
That's okay. It's good enough.
I wonder if I could, if I move this one.
So we're coming out behind a statue on a
Oh.
dais or something.
Okay, so basically you are coming out of this square is where it should go through.
Okay. Should we put Masaki on that square?
You
Or is that
don't-
the square? Is that the square we're gonna? How about there? Then she can move forward.
Take your hands off me.
Hang on a second. This is too big. I wanna move
Okay.
it a little bit.
Get your hands off me.
I want to try and make the grid just a little prettier if I can.
It's beautiful.
Lovely Lockhart.
There we go. All right, so let's see. There is, if I'm reading the right room, yes. A damp natural grotto opens up in the earth here, its stone ceiling rising 40 feet above. Fat columns of brick support the northern end of the room, and the floor of the southern end has been carved into a low dais upon which stands the mold-slick statue of a beautiful woman wielding a ransewer.
Ah, Atlantis.
Looking in the direction of the light is a insectile creature of large size. that I will add.
I'm blaming you for this one, Gary.
Insectile
She rolled a 35, Gary.
Yes.
Blaming
It's a
Gary.
man-sized, crab-like monstrosity that clings tenaciously to the rough stone with enormous pincers held out menacingly before it.
Great. What is it?
It didn't hear me open the door, so I'm gonna just close it quietly.
No, the problem is it saw the light shining off Brunski's helmet.
Well, I didn't know he had a light on his helmet.
Oh, Gary cast it earlier.
It doesn't last that long. I mean,
A few 10 minutes per level for light or something, is it?
I blame the
Yes,
GM.
Clicky Legs.
What?
He didn't make us cast a common sense roll.
Common sense. You should know we don't have that.
That's what the GMs do when we're doing stupid things, right?
Right.
He said he cast light on it.
Why are you shielding your eyes?
30 minutes ago.
it'll only last 40 minutes.
I want a bar of chocolate. Why do we not have any chocolate?
We have Ferrero Rocher in the outer fridge.
They're coconut flavored. They're horrible.
Not all of them. They're not that. That's far away. Is that large?
Just medium-sized. It is man-sized.
Oh, okay.
And if you give me a moment...
Your description said a large creature.
Well, it's a large insectile creature. It's man-sized. What do you want?
Oh.
Make it bigger,
Ah!
people. Leave
What the
him.
hell is it?
What is that? Is that a knowledge?
Dungeoneering or nature would be appropriate.
Which one's better?
I have nature.
Knowledge creepy crab thing.
I've got both, but
What is it? Ew. Oogie.
Is that dungeoneering?
Nature.
Nature. All right. This is a cave fisher.
oh,
What do they do, Masaki?
Apparently they're big
They're vermin.
things.
They're
220s in a row for Masaki.
The only real interesting thing is that they have a filament that they can shoot out and snag someone with and pull them in closer.
Huh.
It's quite strong.
They have a fishing rod.
Nice.
Fishing line.
Is it like an attachment, or is this like their version of spider silk they make? I mean, if you chop it,
It is a silk that they make.
okay.
Ooh.
So cutting it doesn't hurt the creature. They can just make more.
Yes. And we will have some initiatives.
Now I'm gonna roll a 1.
I'll have to do 220s in a row.
15 for me.
17 for Gary.
9.
Blunts goes 12. Clicky Legs goes on an 8.
Wow, I'm top of the order.
Cool. Get in there, Gary.
Oh no, I can't get through.
I think you can. We'll just move aside. There you go. Perfectly clear path. I think we need to get in the room, to be honest. That's a big distance to close. We need to get over there. Otherwise, we're going to get sub-zeroed.
Close.
Get over here!
Run away.
Get over here!
Luckily, the statue is pretty much between us and it.
Yeah, it's still wondering what that light source is, though.
They might not have even seen us.
Lockhart said it looked over.
It's a cave creature. It might be blind. It
How
might
many
just
eyes
be
does
sensitive
it
to some
have?
tremor sense.
What do
About
I know? What does my 30 in knowledge nature reveal about its eyesight?
Looks like it has about 8 or so.
Mm-hmm.
They're all pointing at you.
And that's a cave dwelling
It has
that doesn't.
it has both
use
regular
light.
vision and dark vision.
Yeah.
Does it take penalties in bright light?
No, it does not.
I'm gonna go and stab all 8 of its eyes out.
So it's Gary's turn.
I'm gonna
Are you
peck
gonna
all 8
peck
of its
them
eyes
out?
out.
Gary's turn.
Can I move through the party, or should I just
You
hold
can
until
move
people
through
move?
the party.
If you move through me, I'm gonna cut you.
I'll stay in the back of the party then.
Them's fighting words. Masaki, is this like a buff the party kind of a fight, or is this thing not as hard as it looks?
If it was a normal cave fisher, it
Let's
wouldn't
see.
be.
That was a 30. You can tell that this does appear to be a particularly robust example of its race.
This is a particularly robust example of its race.
Might be time for bless, Gary.
Oh, sure, just burn through all my spells.
Just saying, you know.
Shut up, you whiny little baby.
Bless.
You've learnt the spell.
Bless my friends.
Bless my
So nobody except for Gary is blessed right now.
You'll find out.
Everyone feels a warm, encouraging light in their chests
I
as Gary
back
falls
in, like,
into the pits
some
of despair.
village somewhere of like,
Gary
We're
loves us
not.
all. You're gonna move into the room, Gary.
Can I? Yeah, what the heck? I'll move.
Might as well get in there as well. Get him behind the statue or something.
Yeah. Can I move there?
5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Yeah, that's about right.
I still got the statue mostly between me and
Yes, it's
Clicky
true.
Legs. Atlantis statue?
Alisnist.
Elasnist, yes.
All right, Niramore.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
You gonna move into the room, dude?
I am, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
you two are gonna like have a duel at some point and like kill each other. I predict.
1, 2.
There's gonna be a glove slap situation, and it's all gonna go downhill.
That's how guys bond, though.
I can close on it and
Where I
actually
come from, it's not.
Is it worth me closing with it and taking a hit so I can attack it next round, do you think?
Yes.
Yeah?
Well,
Yeah.
it might pull you to it in its round anyways, and you'll be next to it to attack it.
2, 3, 4.
Let it pull you and do an acrobatic maneuver. So as it pulls you towards it, you double
Flip on its back.
catapult flip behind it so that I can flank.
I'm trying to think of how we can get round it. Hang on. 1, 2, 3.
That's just
4,
what I
5,
told you to
6.
do, dumbass.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can get to there. That's the best I can do, and I can 5 foot behind it next round.
Well, assuming you're not consumed or webbed up or,
Right, I can get to this point.
I just told you what to do.
Its claws start to click together as Niramore approaches.
Hello, Clicky Legs.
Maybe it would just be friends with us.
Yeah, maybe. We need a ranger. They'd be like, "Whee."
Enemy of my enemy is my friend. Maybe.
Is my enemy's enemy.
45, 50, 55, 60. Bruce goes about there.
I'm gonna say it's the curse of having fast movement is you get to the monsters first.
Misaki.
I'm probably not going to get very far. I've got 30 feet.
You'll probably get like 10 feet ahead of Brunsk or so.
Okay.
So within 10 feet of Brunsk is probably where you can move to make it easier.
What, like, here?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine. That's
Maybe while I'm back here, I should start checking out the statue of Atlantis.
because
Like, I'm just looking at the stuff.
Atlantis.
Clicky Legs is pretty much just going to go and snap the thing that just ran up to it at extremely fast pace.
The shiny guy.
Hi! Don't
Flash.
hurt me!
So first attack is a 23.
That misses.
Second attack is a 22.
That misses too.
I do not miss you.
Total of...
Do they?
114 points.
Yeah.
This is both of its attacks together because I'm lazy. 15 points of damage to Niramore.
Could have done without that, Lockhart.
Lazy GM.
I now only have 15 left. Just saying.
So you really want to be standing next to this thing?
It then scuttles 5 feet up the column beside it.
Don't do that. Don't make it climb.
Oh no.
Don't make the goddamn thing climb. Does that mean we can't flank it?
Yeah.
No, it's still flankable right now.
So if I'm to the right 1 square and Lindsay's opposite, we can wallop it on the column.
Well, actually, it would be flankable with cover from here and here, essentially.
But it's on the column. That's
Well,
in
actually,
the
no,
column.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
It's got to be going up one side of it, right?
there and there as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How high is the ceiling in this area?
I said 40 feet high, didn't
40
I?
feet? Okay. I didn't remember. So I asked.
Yeah.
Goddamn climbing things.
Stone ceiling rising 40 feet above. As you're able to approach it, you are able to discern that it has a small leather pouch tied tightly to one of its legs.
I want it.
You want it.
It is Gary's turn.
It's always Gary's turn.
So,
Oh.
okay. So how am I supposed to show this? I don't know. Climbing is hard. I'm
Yeah,
I'm gonna leave it here, but
It's on that post. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
No, if it's not like shown efficiently, then it's not climbing. That's the rules.
I will move up 30 feet so I can.
As someone who might be able to go rings, are you certain you want to lay down those ground rules for 3D combat now?
Don't do it.
Maybe.
How hard is this thing going to be to grapple?
It's got more legs than you do.
I say very easy.
It is something that is built to pull creatures towards it. It has claws.
It's
And,
gonna grapple us real easy.
And a hard armored shell for you to headbutt.
Right.
So is Gary just is that a single move? That's a single move, isn't it?
Yeah, Yeah, that way I can move to any of the party members and
All right.
start to heal if I need to.
Doing anything else?
Of course not. He's gonna just stand there and watch us die.
I
He's
can fire.
not evil.
I could fire off my crossbow randomly around the room.
You never know. You might actually hit the bad guy. Oh wait,
That's
that's
so
you,
funny.
right?
That guy is him.
Sure, I'll put away
I
my
love
shield
it.
and dig out the crossbow while I'm
Lindsay
moving.
tropes. All of things characters are useless, and all of things characters are evil villains.
Lindsay tropes.
Am I wrong?
So Gary is a useless evil villain. I like that.
He must grow a
Bing
mustache
will
to
agree
twirl
with
now.
me.
Aha!
His characters are always rubbish.
I love it.
Even if it's accidental and it's just down to dice rolling.
Oh, be nice,
They're
Lindsay.
always
Be
rubbish.
nice.
That's so funny.
Right. Whose turn was it again?
Fake
Nearmore.
crocodile
sorry.
tears.
Are you done? Are you shooting thing?
Yeah, it's just Gary doing
I'm not
something.
shooting things.
Would I have time to shoot with my crossbow, or
Yeah.
Yeah, you would have been able to draw it as part of your move action.
what the heck? Ranged
See, I
attack.
goad him into actually doing things that might be useful.
It's not
16.
bad.
Do I do you get +1 from the bless to hit, or
You do. Is that including a -4 to shooting into combat?
no? So that
Okay.
would be 13 total.
Yeah. You hit the pillar a little bit above where it's going to be. Nearmore's turn.
All right.
That'll
I'm
be
sick.
amazing.
I'm sick of shit climbing out of my reach. I'm going to 5 foot to there and grapple the thing.
I thought you were going to say something else then, huh?
Okay.
Can I get a hold of it where it is?
He's gonna ride it.
Essentially, yes.
Ugh, it's going to come down and I'm going to give it a big hug.
Make it your bitch.
I'm trying.
Don't you have to like crack the shell to?
You need some, like,
Yeah, give me some of those crackers.
Crab
We'll sort
claws.
it out.
crab cracker.
26.
That
Yay.
will grapple it.
Right. It's staying with me.
Okay.
It's probably happy with that.
You need to get a lasso, like
Get in there, Linz, and skewer the thing.
Cowboy Man yesterday.
Brunsk goes before Misaki
Oh.
and is able to go there and tries to slam Sheila into it. No. He's a little put off by trying to avoid Nearmore's arm.
Air shield.
Misaki.
I will move to flank
Okay.
there, I believe.
Yes,
Is that correct?
that is correct.
Flanking. And then I shall hit it.
You're gonna power backstab.
That'd be nice. Power attack it?
Power attack it.
Is there any disadvantage if she's because I'm grappling it?
There's no disadvantage to her. Well,
Right.
I was briefly thinking whether you can as flanking or not, but you must, because you're the one grappling it.
Right.
Can I power attack and combat expertise and be flanking?
Yes?
Or is that just really complicated?
No? That actually makes it really easy, because you just roll your regular attack.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you're plus
flank is
2.
+2, power attack is -1, and combat expertise is -1, so it cancels out. Now at least.
Awesome. I'll do that then.
Okay,
Ping, 22.
that will hit.
Okay.
Do massive damage.
So what damage am I doing?
2d10. No.
Whoa.
No, 1d10 plus 2d6 plus 7.
1d...
7?
Um,
She only gets the bless. Does bless give her damage as well?
No, it's to hit.
Then it's plus 6, right?
1d10 plus 2d6
Plus 6.
plus 6. Plus 3d100, right?
Right.
16!
It's not bad.
Not great.
It's not bad.
An impressive hit as Misaki is working on getting rid of Clicky Leg's eyes.
Yeah.
And stuffing up its spinneret and
All right. Clicky Leg's turn. Clicky Legs doesn't like something holding on to him.
Oh, really?
Really? So let's see here.
that's his trick.
Making me look up grapple rules to see what penalties he might be taking if he takes anything at all. Mind you, I think they cancel out, don't they?
What?
If he takes -2 to attacks, you take -4 to your dex, it cancels out.
I think so, pretty much.
Yeah. So I'm just going to roll his regular. Yeah. It's not like he's trying to attack someone else.
Right.
Oh,
Ouch!
I'll stabilize you real quick here.
Thanks, dude.
Those both hit, I believe, right?
Yeah, they hit.
That'll be 16 points of damage.
I'm unconscious.
No longer grappled.
I hate how things can just attack you out of a grapple. It makes grappling rather weak. You'd think you'd have to break
It's the
out.
natural attacks is the thing.
Yeah, you'd think you'd have to break out of the grapple to be able. You'd think the thing you'd be holding would be the claws, wouldn't you, really?
Well, basically, you're essentially holding things that restrict its movement, really. Otherwise, it just moves away.
Yeah, you're trying to keep it from climbing, so that its claws probably wouldn't do the.
And then, let's see. It climbs another 5 feet up. And then... So, I am going to put it here. Because now it can only be reached in melee by someone standing there, I believe. Or, well, I suppose there or there, but there is a cover issue.
So it's 10 feet up?
Oh, let's see. Sorry, hang on a second. 10 feet up. No, I suppose Misaki can still reach it. Yeah. It's weird. But it's more effectively in there now. Gary's turn. So what is Nearmore at? Just -1?
-1.
All right, 1.
You guys have to fight something mean eventually.
Right.
Yeah. I guess I'll start casting a Cure Moderate on him.
Thanks, dude.
You can cast the whole thing. You don't have to start casting it.
Oh, I can do that with the move still?
Yes, you get a move and a standard on your turn.
All right. I couldn't remember how long cast Cure Moderate took, so...
1 standard action.
Big numbers, Miss Thing.
Is that +1? Yeah. +4. Yeah, 8 points. Oh, wait, I only rolled 1d8. I should be...
Yeah, I was going to say.
2d. I'll just roll another d8 then. So 9 points.
Thank you, dude.
Nearmore is no longer bleeding to death.
Woo!
Nearmore's turn.
Nearmore stands up. Is that going to provoke an attack? Or is it too high up?
I'm thinking it does right now, yes. Just
I have
like
to-
someone standing there could attack it, it can attack that space still.
I thought you said only somebody stood to the left of it could attack it.
No, it's still basically it's
It's within rep and reach.
diagonals are weird.
Yeah, that's fair. Then I will stay on the floor and I will drink one of my cure light potions. Acceptable?
Acceptable.
Technically, still provoking.
Yeah, but I'm prone, so I'm 5-6 feet lower down than where I was before.
Does it have 10-foot reach?
You wanna play with 3 dimensions? I can play with 3 dimensions. Or is that not acceptable? Because technically it provokes to drink the potion.
I'm not saying you can't do it. I'm just saying it provokes.
Well, there's that weird thing that you occupy a cube of space,
Yes.
no matter what your position is.
So it's only 5 feet up right now.
It's
I'm pretty
5
sure
feet
when I
off.
lay on the floor, I don't occupy
Alright.
a cube.
It's 5 feet off the ground. I hate being prone. If I stand up, it could kill me again.
Those were 2 attacks each time before.
You could
Yeah,
move.
I've only got 8 points left. It could actually knock me back down again.
Can you roll 5 feet and then take your potion or stand up?
I don't know whether I can move 5 feet. I think you need a feat to be able to crawl 5-foot step on as a
No.
crawl, don't you?
I think anyone as... The problem is I think crawling still provokes unless you do an acrobatics check.
Right.
As I had acrobatics here a moment ago.
Well, you're a monk. You've got to be brilliant at that. I mean,
I have acrobatics.
Let's see. I jump. Not so. I'd allow you to move 5 feet as a move action without provoking right now.
All right.
Because I can't be bothered to find the rules.
He's being a kind and generous GM.
And I will move
Well,
to
no,
there.
to
Well,
be
it's kind of
honest-
off the ground, so I could
To
probably
be honest,
stay
though,
low.
my real thought is it simply wouldn't attack him. It sees something on the ground. It's not that smart.
Right. I move 5 feet. Is that my full action? This was a move action?
I'd say move action. It probably is a forward action, but move action for now.
I'll drink a potion then.
Sure.
Thank you.
He's so nice.
I know, right?
I'm being lazy, not nice.
Hey, I did
All the illusion.
a Gary on my heel check.
Yeah.
He did a
Oh, you're
Gary.
doing a Gary now.
It's funny. 3 more
Alright.
points back.
Brunsk's
yeah,
turn.
it's better than doing the Dougie, I guess.
So Brunsk will step up and attack with shield and hand axe.
Ouch.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Both will hit.
Was that 19 a crit threat, or was that a shield?
No, it was a shield. He doesn't have anything that crits on less than a 20.
Right.
Oops, that's wrong.
We wish he had a weapon that did a D20, Lockhart.
It's only 19.
All right, and with that, the creature rolls off the pillar onto the ground, bleeding profusely from several indentations into its chitinous shell.
Nice.
To the sack!
One leg twitching on the ground as it was hewn off by Brunsk's hand axe. It is
Awesome.
bleeding to death. Since you guys were talking about saving this, if you
Oh,
want, it's still-
stabilize. Yes.
I'm not. I want to cut off its claw.
Well, it's already got a leg severed, so I
like a
can use
hat.
that for any, arcane stuff I want to.
Make a wand out of it.
Was it the
I
leg
can't
with the
believe
sack
it.
that got cut off?
Let me have the horn.
Sure, that sounds fine. The leg with the sack got cut off. It's twitching idly on the ground a couple feet away.
I don't
I'll
think
stabilize Clickly legs and then move on the sack.
He moves on to Clicky Leg's sack.
El Toro Loco got its horn chopped off yesterday.
Aw.
I shall tie up Clicky Legs.
It fell on its head.
It did.
I don't know. How would you tie up something?
I've got rope. It's got legs.
We got like 20 Tanglefoot bags if need be.
I suppose you have a lot of
Put each leg
Oh,
in a
you
bag.
literally just tie all its legs together in a big knot.
No,
Basically,
tie
yeah.
a bag around each
More
leg.
importantly, we'll tie its claws together.
Well,
Yes.
best it's like unconscious for a day or so while it heals it. At least one hit point of.
Oh, Well, depending on how many hit dice it has, it's quite a fair bit into negatives, to be honest. Brunsk did 19 damage to it.
So I bet it's not waking up too soon.
Probably not.
Not with that
So,
healing.
you're examining the bag.
Yes.
Right.
There are
We're back.
a dozen polished rocks.
Ooh,
Shiny
rocks.
and smooth.
Are
Normal
actually-
rocks.
They're actually rocks, right?
They're rocks.
Nice.
Firing up detect magic. Just
There are 23 tiny teeth.
It's beautiful.
And there is a bracer. Looking like the matching mate of the one worn by King Zuga. That is radiating magic.
Can I spellcraft the single bracer to see if it?
Yes, you can. Where did Lindsay go? Just popped off for some
She disappeared.
disappeared.
Spellcraft. 14.
It must be because you don't have both of them. That's why you can't do this.
Yeah.
That's funny. All right, I guess we need to take Clicky Legs back to the king.
Would you like me a cup? Sure. Is that what you mean? Yeah. Sure, we can.
How far is it back to Zuga?
Not hugely far.
Up through that, up the stairs, and yeah, it's not too far. We can go through the webbed part of the corridor that.
Yeah.
We
All right, I'll carry the body around.
All right, you pass through the webs, and of course the area where there's still mites that are either unconscious and hanging to spider webs on the wall, or are playing dead, and make your way to King Zuga's room.
Cool. What's the plan with this one? We're gonna let you do the talking things. So you're the charismatic member of the
Yeah.
party. Do 8 points of damage, but you never know. You could doom me.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's good enough. Thank you. I'm back to 20.
9.
I'm half hits. That thing hit hard, Lockhart.
Its damage is decent.
Mm.
I'm just gonna pop the room there because don't really need much more than that.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
I guess we're in it then. We are here. I guess we're coming in. We're going to put Zuga on the map.
Oh yes, I should put Zuga on the map.
And he's over at the far left again, I assume.
Yes.
Oh, we're not going to have to buy a new one to cure light quite yet, but we're digging in there. Did we pass many live and conscious-looking or acting mites on the way here?
Everyone that saw us just fell on their back and like pretended to be dead.
None of them acting conscious.
Yeah.
So did you pick up Undercommon after all things?
No, I did not.
You could have. That would have been fine. It would have been funny.
It would have been funny, but I figured I'm just going to not
All right.
waste
So
the
I have to pantomime some more of it here.
Yeah. Now, can I make a linguistics check to try and understand him, or?
The thing is, you can do it for like written stuff, but you can't do it. It takes too long to do it on the fly if you don't know the language.
Okay.
It's something like if you spend an hour, maybe you could have understood what he said, but
All right.
it's yeah. Well, since this is on here and it is getting 6-ish. I'm just going to grab a quick bite to eat.
Okay. I'll
Do.
just you and I thing.
Yeah.
That's right.
My kitchen is just next to my computer right now.
Oh, okay. We don't know that. All we can see is a couple of framed photos in a bookcase.
What frame photos can you see? Oh, you
On the
see
far
my-
wall.
And a lamp. Doesn't look like a student house to me.
Well, it's not a student house, really. It's
Oh.
my parents' condo.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he shares it with a chick, so you know.
That's right. That's why there's a lamp.
No, I'm by myself now. I never
Aw.
told you. Never
Oh.
Emma's gone back to Yorkton.
Oh. How come?
College not agreeing with her?
College not agreeing with her.
Huh. That sucks.
I'm all on my own.
Well, that's a shame. Part of me was holding out hope you could still convince her to play with us sometime.
Oh, she was just trying to make me happy.
Oh.
So it was really just a ploy to get you back into college.
That's right.
Yeah?
It was really just her ploy to get you back into college.
Yes, exactly. That's all this was. I'm here to keep her company, then she abandons me and says, "Oh, you're here and you won't give up, so you stay."
Yeah.
Congratulations, dude.
Ooh, microfood.
Mmm.
Warming up pizza.
Ah.
But it's all right. I get to babysit the nieces a bit.
Babysit the nieces.
Yes. Well, my sister is in nursing, so she has to do her practical 12-hour days.
yeah.
Oof. Ouch.
Which I hear that's still better in Canada than most of the nursing programs in the U.S. for
Yeah.
manageability, but...
Mhm.
Oh, mighty King Zuga, we bring to you your bone companion, Clicky Legs.
Bond.
Kiss and mess up. He can't understand me, I can't understand him, I can say whatever I want.
He can't recognize Clicky Legs because it's missing a leg.
And a bag, and a...
That's funny.
Yes. I'm doing all right here. It was a little rough adjusting by myself.
Oh, baby Lockhart.
I don't know anyone in town.
Really? Get your ass to the gaming society.
I don't think one really exists.
Start one. Go to a game store. There's got to be a game store.
But
There's a
leave,
game store.
but leave plenty of time for us.
Well, I mean, the problem is starting a group, you pretty much have to be a GM.
Right.
And I'm kind of running this and my Yorkton group still and trying to do schoolwork when I have a chance.
Right.
So I could get to know people, but seriously overwork myself unless I want to be lazy and run a game that I'm already running.
Right.
But, yeah, it's a tragedy.
But at least there's consistency.
So, go for it, Thingster. Convince the man we're awesome.
All right, so
Hey, Bodge.
Can I play Horizon?
You can, but we have to share the headset.
I don't know what it's on.
Thing's about to persuade King Zuga that we've brought back his bond companion.
And he should give us the mighty reward he promised us.
Yes.
how are you approaching his chambers, as it were? What are you presenting to him?
Well, I will bow as soon as he seems to see us, deeply and graciously, and I will gesture at the clicky legs that my companions are hauling in. And
All right. He looks at you slightly confusedly, and then says, he seems to be shouting to the corners of him as though people are actually there. He seems very upset as he draws his knife.
He's telling people to kill us or us to kill Clicky Legs.
Perhaps thinks Clicky Legs is dead.
What are you doing?
He's not dead, Thing. Tell him he's not dead.
No, Clicky Legs live! Click, 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 click.
At this, he gives one more shout to his sides and then charges forward towards you.
Yeah,
Are you kidding? The little bastard!
I guess I'm going to draw my sword then to meet him.
Dare I ask for initiatives in what will probably be a very short battle?
Fine.
The battle to get the second bracer.
9.
7.
He might kill us all.
At least you already
It's 22.
at least he already doomed us today, so he's probably can't do that multiple times. Unless it's a per
Yuga
encounter thing.
himself is a 17, but Misaki goes first.
It's alright, Brunsky's gonna murder him.
As he charges Brince's boss.
Brunsky's first. And a line of charge is there.
Brunsk readies his shield.
Ready to receive the king.
That's funny.
Because he has no idea what's going on here. As far as he knows, you were going to this guy to get a reward.
That's what we thought, little crazy mite.
Now we just got to feed him to Clicky Legs.
That's right, yeah.
Did I give
That's
you
what-
that experience for King Zuga last time?
Don't think so, because we just talked to him, but I'm not sure.
I did. I remember you commented on how little experience he was worth.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, all the mites are worth
Oh,
pretty
you're
little
right, he's
experience.
worth 35 more than a standard mite.
Yes.
I remember.
Yeah, I remember. Okay. So he doesn't go on the experience.
Damn, we could have gotten 35 again.
Right, so Misaki. He seems angry and about to charge off his little throne. Oh, mind you, you weren't here last time. I'll give you the description for the room as well. Pillars run down the center of this hall to an alcove at chest height at either end. The eastern alcove holds a silver statuette, while the western one holds an upside-down ogre's skull. And Misaki's turn.
I don't know. Like, I don't know whether he...
He's charging with his sword.
Well, yes, but I don't know whether he's charging to kill you because he thinks the thing's dead, or he's charging the thing to kill it because it isn't dead.
Or he's charging because he doesn't really have a reward for us, and
Or maybe he's just an asshole. Why don't you hold your action to see what he does, and if he charges you, cut him in half.
yeah.
Brunsk is essentially ready in action. If the little dude charges within his threat range, he's going to smack him with a shield.
Well, yeah.
That should
You
do
could
for him.
You could do similar. If he looks like he's going to attack the party, you could smack him.
Can I do that with an arrow?
A what?
An arrow with my short bow.
Yeah. Well, you'd have to be a little clearer as to, are you just doing it if he charges towards you or if he attacks someone?
If he attacks someone.
The problem with that is then you'll then be shooting into combat and take penalties.
Just use your sword.
Okay.
Then if he charges you or Brunsk, you'll have a shot at him.
Okay.
Or she 5 footsteps diagonally, she could get to somebody attacking me, probably, too, then.
Good.
And with that, Zuga does indeed charge Gary.
Ha! Ha! How can he charge Gary? Those pillars are in the way.
Well,
Oh, he's just
charges-
charging forward.
yeah. He gets to threaten Gary from there. So first, Brunsk gets his shield.
Shield bash.
It was nice knowing Zunga.
Oh.
Will a 14 hit the poor king?
Yes, it will.
The poor unarmored king. I'm assuming that bracer isn't doing much protecting as a single one on his head.
It's probably a bracer of I'm an idiot. It's a braces of idiocy. That's killed him.
He charges forward, and Brunsk just like takes one step forward and pushes his shield just a little bit, and Zuga mostly runs into it and falls down unconscious and slightly bleeding.
Nice.
Stabilize.
That was rather stupid.
That was a bit stupid.
Now we've got like his entire kingdom of however many are left are going to go.
How about we take his crown, we give him his bag of shiny rocks, and we leave?
That might be a good idea.
I also want to check out the silver statue.
Oh yeah, there's a silver statue in here, right? We take his crown, we leave his bag of shiny rocks, we leave his cave fisher, we check out the silver statue, and we're out of here.
Well, I'm going to do a detect magic over him after the bracer just to make sure he's not hiding anything else in his robes.
Dude, really?
Yes. He's been living in a Thessalonian ruin with
True.
his people searching and digging up and carving stuff through. Who knows what he might have?
There is nothing magical on Zuga besides his crown.
Okay. Then I'll check out the statue.
It is a silver statuette that depicts a sphinx.
Ooh.
It seems moderately valuable.
Appraise it, dude.
I'm praising.
Can we take it? Is it heavy?
Statuette, it can't be too big.
12.
12?
12.
It's probably worth around 160 gold pieces.
Drop it in a sack.
Just hand it to Brunsk now.
Yeah. Yeah, put it in his back.
We're not even working for our own money here.
I know, we're just working to keep Brunsk in pay.
So we'll put King Zugo right in front of Clicky Legs to see which one wakes up first.
Let's not do that.
Evil!
No, we're leaving Clicky Legs tied up, and we're putting Zuga back on his throne with his little sack of rocks.
Why do we have to even tie up Clicky Legs? He's unconscious for days.
Because Zuga might be also unconscious for days.
I'm sure his attendants will come to him before too long and
they'll
wake him up.
probably eat him. Okay, let's...
They'll either wake him up or they'll dethrone him and there'll be a new king. It's the natural order of things.
Right, let's just leave him where he is and leave Clicky Legs tied up.
Give me an E.
Oh, you probably think Avon and Blake 7 is evil then too.
Right.
What's Blake 7? I'm kidding. I just haven't seen it. I know what it is though. Okay, I'm going to give you guys a choice. I'm going to fall asleep at any point between now and 5 minutes.
From now. I love that. I'm going to fall asleep anytime between now and 5 minutes
You
from
have
now.
no idea when I came out of our bathroom how tempting it was to just lie down on our bed. I resisted and came back. You have no idea how hard that was.
Thank you, Lindsay.
That was a great deal of willpower, little Targa.
Yeah. You can carry on without me if you would like, or we can make it a short session.
It's never the same without you, darling.
That's fine. We'll call it a short session
I
there.
think you can carry on without me just
Perhaps
fine.
we can angle one in the week to make up.
It's not the same when
I played 3 weekends running. That's loads
Yeah.
for me.
I know, you're doing great.
And
Well,
your mum and dad are going to kill us if we play another weekend.
Lockhart's trying to get through this before Tabletop Forge collapses.
Don't you pull that crap on me.
That's true, though.
It's true though.
You can carry on without me.
We don't want to be without
No.
you.
never the same when Hal insults me.
We miss you.
I don't know. Could we do another Tuesday night quick session this week? Is that asking too much?
Oh, damn you. Maybe.
Maybe it's asking too much. Well, you know.
Depends how nice you are to me.
Oh.
I'll get on making those pictures of the outside so you can see more of beautiful Canada.
Okay.
Canada.
Okay.
Do we need to rest at all?
Not really.
Yes, I would imagine. we
Well,
would.
mind you, after that, maybe you do.
I am starting to run low on spells. Well, not.
Where's a good place to rest? Yeah, in the kitchen?
Yeah, maybe.
In the cupboard where the skeletons were? We could shut the door.
Isn't that dangerously close to big piles of mold?
Well,
Not too much more than that room.
And that room's closable with with a secret door and a non-secret door.
Yeah, I think that's a reasonably defensible room.
That sounds reasonable.
So we'll rest up in that room.
Okay.
Do you have any healing you can do on the party? Because I'm down. I'm down at half hits. I don't know how Brunski's doing.
I have that a wand, I think, still.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
I can burn through the rest of my daily spells if you want.
That would be awesome, dude. And then we can rest.
Give you Hal.
No, let's thing burn his spells first, and we'll see how we go.
All right, let's do another cure moderate on Hal.
Boom. Do it. Big numbers.
I'm sorry, Niramore.
Yeah, cure moderate me thing. That's good. That's good. I'm only 7 hits from cop. That's awesome. I'll go.
And
I can't believe that Lockhart just totally, like, emotionally blackmailed me into playing on Tuesday, just by, like, going, please play on Tuesday.
you need
I
a
say yes to stuff like that, and he's just like, oh, baby,
I love it. We're so close to the end of this.
I'm like, okay.
do you need another cure mod?
I've got 7 wounds left. If you want to cure me up, you can. I'm not no problem
I
with it.
was whining about how lonely I am in here. Emma's left me.
Oh yeah, you missed that. Emma's moved back to Yorkton and abandoned him.
Oh, no.
I'll give you a cure light.
Thanks.
It's
7.
Top
just
notch.
me. My bright moments of the week are when I get to game with you guys and babysit my nieces.
All right, heal on Brunsk.
Heal. Jesus, that's a high level spell.
Sorry.
He's looking fine. He's not
Oh,
complaining.
Okay. Who else has
Got
damage?
any wounds at all?
Oh, he's got a couple scratches, but
So you may as well pig him with a light if you've got one.
I've got 1 more light and 2 more cure moderates I can do today.
You may as well throw a light on him then, just to get everybody up to spec.
That seems to be good.
And then we're all fresh to start the morning.
10 points for Brunsk.
Wow. Awesome. So we'll rest.
Broom's cat are gone.
We will seal both of the doors and rest.
And in the morning, I can try and identify the bracers as a pair,
Yes.
That's funny.
or even borrow Misaki's pendant and
Just cast the
actually
spell.
do the identify.
You know,
Actually,
Actually,
only adds-
Misaki could have a go at them tonight yet.
Could she do that?
She has a praise as that item. It allows her to use it once a day.
Go for it, dude.
how do I do it? Do I have to do anything?
So you don't have the spellcraft skill, do you?
No.
So you make a d20 plus your int modifier plus 10.
Okay.
She starts showing me up again.
That's funny, right?
You better believe it.
I'll show her evil.
27?
These are braces of armor plus 2.
Ooh. Why, those would be good for somebody who doesn't wear any armor.
Don't they now? You think that would be a good thing for people who don't wear armor?
Constantine, you put them together and you can be all like, rah.
Turn into a big robot.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I want them. I don't have armor.
Uh-huh.
You can have them.
Miramore is smiling at the party.
I don't like I have any control over who gets the stuff.
Really?
Well, maybe I have a little.
I've seen your alchemist in the other game.
who's carrying every item in the party just about.
Basically. Well, like
That's
Row,
because
so
I'm
like,
playing my character very much as he is. He's very humble and doesn't want stuff.
I'm having some braces of armor plus 2. That's awesome. That makes me useful again.
Miramore is extra shiny with magical defensive auras around.
It's my first magical item.
So, since braces of armor are made up basically like with mage armor, does that work as a force against
They-
incorporeal?
Yes. He gets the plus 2 against touch attacks from incorporeal.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. And now,
So that means my full armor works against incorporeal creatures.
No.
Why?
Oh,
It's the,
oh,
it's the
yeah.
only armor I have.
When it is touch, yes, yeah.
Oh, yeah, touch. Well, my touch
So-
AC is 17.
since that's basically a force field enveloping him, could he then
Somewhat.
grapple an incorporeal creature?
No, it's not that much of a force field.
That's enough to stop some of their attacks, you know.
Some, not all. It's only a 10% increase to his defensive capabilities.
That puts me on 19, though. It makes me feel a bit better.
Yes.
Good. Now when I charge into combat without any thought for myself, it'll be less likely that I'll die quite so easily.
Now we can rest, and Bruns can ask us for even more money in the morning.
Yes.
Do we do XP before we shut up shop?
Yeah, that's right. XP. Not quite as grandiose as other knights.
We did kill some
have-
stuff, though.
They swarm in a...
Cave Fisher and King... Oh,
1,200 for Centipede Swarm.
that's pretty good.
810 for 6 skeletons.
Oh yeah, I forgot about them. They were so effective.
They were cute. Not maybe meant to be cute, but they were cute.
I like little 8-bit sprites. I was hoping I could find more of them for the enemies, to be honest, but you really can't find many of them.
No.
And Clicky Legs was worth 800.
That's not very much.
He hit very hard for something that was worth 800.
So 2810 altogether?
Yeah, which divided by 3 is 937 experience each.
Not quite enough.
You
What
guys
do
have
we
a
get?
fair jump from your next level.
Yeah, the next level's not till 15,000.
What are we on now,
937?
thing?
That was 937?
Yep.
10,109.
That's what I got too. That's pretty good, though. 10,209 experience. That's not terrible.
No.
2 more sessions should see us at level 5. I would think.
Or dead.
Well, yeah, that's the other option, of course. That's always the
Depends who
option.
you are.
Yeah,
Well,
dude.
You'll be dead.
How many hit points do you have now, Thingster?
12.
No, you're kidding.
Yes.
Why
Why would I tell you? Why would I tell you exactly how defensible I am? I'm evil, right? 29.
That's not terrible.
I totally believed you had 12 hit points. I was just about to say, oh, you're going to be really easy to kill.
One single
That's
backstep.
exactly what I want you to think, right?
She's gonna think that anyway, dude.
Kill, just not quite as easy to kill.
She's gonna think that anyway.
What's Masaki's hit points?
27.
Really?
I've got bird bones.
I know I should have taken cause moderate wounds instead of cure.
Now that you've called him evil, he's just going to unleash all of his nastiness.
That's funny.
Yes, I've just made it come out in the open. Instead of him pretending to be all, like, good and stuff.
Yeah, Thing and I were trying to figure out what Brunsk was. What is he? Or are you not going to tell us?
I've told you before.
He's
Good.
A barbarian with the
Uh-huh.
Vulnerable Rager archetype and the Physical Exemplar archetype.
We were right!
Yeah, dual archetypes.
We were right.
He's confused, poor thing.
Physical Exemplar. Is that a barbarian archetype?
Yep.
It
It's
is
a third party.
all-class archetype.
An all-class archetype. That's interesting.
Anyone can take it.
Is that a third-party archetype?
Yes.
Okay.
So how much third-party stuff are you open to then?
I'm open to being asked about it.
That was the most, like, disturbingly flirtatious delivery of a line from anybody I think I've ever seen.
Good
Ever.
work, that thing.
That was awesome
So,
and disturbing.
I mean,
baby.
you know, I was trying to convince Lindsay to play a Time Thief for Temple of Time or this one.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool.
I like some
that?
third-party stuff, especially from the Super Genius Games people.
Super
yes.
Genius Games people.
They're nice.
Yeah? Well, is there stuff in the SRD?
Yeah, they have quite a bit on the SRD.
It's hard to
I
find.
have a ton of stuff because they were the ones who took over Dungeon a Day. And one
Ah,
of their membership things was basically pay a bit more and get every PDF they published that year.
Cool.
When were you trying to convince me to play?
Tuesday night.
Was it Temple of Time? That I was trying to convince her to
Were you
play
trying
it?
to convince me on the forums, or were you trying to convince me?
No, it was through Google Hangouts. It was a while ago.
Oh, okay.
She slept since then.
Obviously, you weren't trying to convince me that much because
Well, the main thing was convincing Hal too, because it is third-party class.
It's true. And
I think it must have been Temple of Time then.
Yeah,
I'm so mean.
he is. He's a bastard.
I'm mean. Super mean.
If I go away now and I leave you lot talking, I best not have to come back and tell you off for talking and yelling like I did last time.
Sorry for making
Talking
fun.
smack.
I left and all I could hear was him yelling, and I was like, "What the crap?"
Sorry.
That's what happens when two powerful rules lawyers come together and fight
right.
separate points of a theme.
Right.
You don't know how big our house is.
can
We
only
have
be
like
one
a
answer.
ginormous house, but our house is fairly large, and he was right at the front of the house, and I was right at the back, in a bedroom, with the door shut, and he was yelling, and I was like, "Ah!" And I had a headache, and I was like under the cover with an ice pack on my head, and I was like,
Dude.
"Be shitting me."
You
So I
have to be- You
lost
have to be
my-
shitting me.
a little bit. And I didn't even know which of you he was talking to, or if he was talking to both of you, but yes, I apologize for yelling at you both.
Oh, so we were trying to argue about the flanking ability of that.
That's right. That nobody's ever going to take anyway.
Didn't it end up that Hal was right anyway?
Yeah, I was right.
Wow.
I was technically right.
Hal matched the
The official ruling.
the
Because
official
I
ruling.
told him off for that, and I was like being really horrible to him, telling him off for yelling and stuff, and then it turned out that he was technically right, but nobody should yell.
All right.
I was, yeah,
All right, folks, I'm going to stop this.
yelling.
Well, we'll stop and let Lindsay rest.
Bye all.
I don't want to
Goodbye.
rest, I'm just going to fall asleep
Bye.
in your face. Bye.